Hey. Look, just as soon as I was coming in, my alarm came off, and I guess it was saying to me, in the words of Future, bitch, don't get too comfortable. You better not get too comfortable. B, don't get too comfortable. I said, okay, I hear you. Dang. So if I had to tell y'all what's the song coming up in here in the mood, hold on. She said, wait a minute. She not even finna play with you. When the music gods are talking to me, I listen. Listen, good morning. Good morning, Dion. I see you in the room, King. I seen my eyes caught you first. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing this morning? Dana says, how you doing? Mama Ann, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Susan, how you doing this morning? She says, how are you doing? How's Monday treating you? Is it a manic Monday? Just John. Just John, how you doing, King? I know you had a busy weekend. You had a busy weekend. How you feeling this morning? Tell me you laid out in the bed comfortable listening to us this morning. Tell me that. Tell me you got your feet up like a king this morning and you're getting some good relaxation. Tell me that. How you doing? I want to know. I want to know. I know most of us at work, so what you on there and doing? At this, hold on, let me cut this off because I'm trying to figure out why is it saying snooze. I said I heard your alarm when you went off. Dang, hold on. It just this is how your alarms do you. You know what I mean? They just do you wrong. They do you wrong. Wait a minute, how did I get up? Yeah. Oh, no wonder. I'm like, I had it set twice. See. I gotta be on myself. All is well. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Hold on, I gotta get the song and we gotta type it in. I'm telling y'all, when your mind tell you, yeah, we gotta tell them real quick. You gotta tell them when that song hits you, you gotta put it on. You know what I'm saying? I had to put it in my head right now. Better not get too comfortable. Mm-mm. And sometimes it's not the whole song. When you're going for a mood, it's just something in the song. It's it hit different. You know. So I ain't lying. I heard Future say that. I said, "You're right, Phil. What? You better not get too comfortable. Just come on, dang. It's telling me, you better not get too comfortable. That's for all of us. Don't get comfortable. We get comfortable in relationships. You get comfortable at your job. You get real comfortable. You forget you work for them. That's how comfortable you get. hmm Right now, somebody on the phone. There's a woman on the phone somewhere, all around the world, saying, "Girl, he just too comfortable. He done got comfortable not working. He done got comfortable staying out late. He done got somebody talking about the kids too. They done got too comfortable. But Future told us, bitch, don't get too comfortable. You better not get too comfortable. You better not. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. So I'm on a future moment this morning. That's how I'm coming to y'all. Futured out. See, I was gonna sit back here at my little station, but I said, "Nah, we're gonna sit at this station." I said, "Don't get too comfortable though." Mm-mm. Now I really gotta sing this to him real quick. You better not get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. You gotta tell him, with love. Now if he was a female dog, it really fit. But but hold on, we gotta talk about these creeps. We gotta talk about the night, the week. We gotta. Anyway, y'all, sorry. Everybody needs some attention. See, they get too comfortable. See what I mean? See what I mean? They get too comfortable. Mama Ann said, "Hey, they just get too comfortable, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you." Now he got his old big. What? Bubba, you way too much to be on somebody's lap. Yeah, no, we not playing. Bubba, you getting comfortable. I'm live, and Future said don't get too comfortable. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell you, I'm not getting too much. Get off my lap. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh. See what happens when they get too comfortable? They better not get too comfortable. Bub, don't get too comfortable. Bub, don't get too comfortable. I had to tell them y'all real quick. Better not get too comfortable. Bub, you're getting too comfortable. Sorry, see? The music gods already knew what was going to happen. So they had to let me know. They had to tell me, like, hey, they going to get too comfortable, including your dog. Because you getting too comfortable. So I had to get on my game, see? I'm getting so comfortable, sure. That's why my 9 o'clocks be 9:20. But sometimes life, hey, let me tell y'all something. I'm a person that understands what comes first is what's right in front of you. You know what I mean? So when people, I understand that. So if you're sick, you might not have made it in. If you're working, if you're busy, I understand. If you're going out, if you're with people, you don't want to be with people all in this. Because then you're not with them, you're with us. So I understand. I understand. So I ain't going to say that me missing some 9 o'clocks, being late is because I'm slacking or I'm just getting too comfortable. No, it's really life. And it's sometimes me saying, all right, Danny, you have to stop. You are burning the candle on both ends. You got to breathe. You got to rest. You got to, you know what I mean? So I don't want to say that. Now I'm getting too comfortable in my own BS. Okay, now let's go back because that was good. We got our beat, don't be too comfortable, but now we just got to go back into our shuffle music of what we would hold on, I get this shit off of my list. No, I don't want to share that. No. Hold on, y'all. I want this shit off of mine. Such a good song, but where is erase this shit? Yeah, I know I delete it. I don't delete it. Hold on, because Babyface is telling me every time he closes his eyes, all he do is think of me. You know, I can't help it. That's what he said. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that, Just John. I'm so glad. He needs his own channel, my man. He does. And it needs to be called, hey, Bubba, TTM, the TTM network, Team Too Much. It's all, here he comes. He hears me. Hey, Bub, I'm just talking about if you had a channel and if you maybe could show them just on your channel how you're Team Too Much. You want to show them that? No. They'll make a fool out of these animals. They will. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Last night I probably, Bubba, you're not. Hold on, because now you got my computer on. Hold on. Let's see. So you got a wireless keyboard. Stop it. See, that's another thing. I can't have all this stuff around me at once. I got, you know what? Hold on. That's it, y'all. Bubba gotta go. Bubba got to go. And by go, I mean he gotta get out the studio. He gotta get the, you know what? I'm gonna put a no bubbas in the studio rule, y'all. It's gotta be one. And of course he won't obey it. But we gotta have it. At least I gotta set some kind of boundaries. Now will he cross them every day? Because in his mind, any room I'm in, he in. You know what I mean? He don't care. But we got to make the studio off limits. It's like, what if I was in a film and he come running through this camera? I got to make some new Bubba rules. I got to. I got to put them out there. These are Bubba's boundaries. But last night, every time I say last night, I feel like here he come. Here he come as soon as I say last night. Yeah, last night I end up I was watching a live that led me to another live. I said, oh, it's about to go down. I seen Trees had old Nikki on there. And by not the Nikki, other Nikki I be talking about, not darling Nikki. Gooba Nikki. And by Goomba, I mean Jag's husband, ex-husband, whatever we're calling him right now. I don't know. It's really her husband. I'm not gonna call her ex-husband. They ain't broke up. This is a soap opera. This ain't a soap opera. Crazy Cat Mama, how you doing this morning? Happy Monday, sis. Happy Monday. How you doing? Um, but I seen Nikki on there, and I'm like, wait a minute, this about to go down. I know Jag about to be in hot and messed up. Have but I said, "Oh, this gonna go somewhere." Dad gonna have something. And I fell asleep watching it and stuff. But there were some things I was getting out of it that, to me, I'm just me personally. Like, hey, it was good to have an interview where it wasn't a bunch of people, because I feel like every time we've heard Nikki, there's a lot of background. So it's other people up on the panel talking. Jag is talking over her. So you have to literally go back and listen to it 1,000 times just to hear what Nikki was saying, because we haven't been able to hear her, just her talking. She was up on there getting into it with people, you know what I'm saying? So it's always some kind of noise, some interference between us. Selfie, how you doing? There go Martina, how you doing, sis? Good morning, sisters. How you doing, queens? See, I got on that Egyptian queen wear today. This right here represent the woman. This would represent us. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm in something else. I'm in something else, Queens. Um, anyway, especially this Egyptian. This is my people. This is really, when we talk about religion, this is where we at. This is where we base. This is where all them stories come from. Like, I'm gonna go somewhere else with that. But anyway. So I said, oh shoot, we get to hear her at least. So that was a good part. And then some of the stuff she was saying, the reason I buy it, see, all of them, Nikki, Goomba, and Jag, to me, this is what they all have in common. All of their stories are fed from like the same people. So I can't tell you what's true. Because like Jag wants us to believe everything Goomba told her, but anything Goomba said about her is a lie. So that's kind of weird, because if he lying on you, he lying on her. If he lying on her, he lying on them. If he lying on them, he lying on we. And how come he the victim in every story? Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I'm listening to the interview, and like she said, for a year they was staying in this basement, and you know what I'm saying, it didn't have windows. They were sleeping on the floor. That probably did happen, because I mean, what we saw on camera was, one, them riding around all the time, chain smoking in the car with dog fur flying everywhere, because it was them and their dog. It was them and King at the time, and they were riding around. They were walking on beaches. They were hanging out in parks. They were in hotels. We seen that with our own eyes. But even if they did that, at least they had a roof over their head. So I'm not even gonna knock them for that. I'm not knocking them for none of their living. Shit, even when they lived in a car, let me tell you something. There was times when I was paying for a hotel. I wish I'd have been staying in a car. I wish I had a car. I'd have stayed in there. It'd have been a lot cheaper. It'd have been a lot cheaper. So I'm not knocking none of that. But the something like that, we know they struggling. We seen it. We seen Jaguar get her card declined several times for the $3 order. So I mean, we knew they wasn't balling. We know that. We know that. We heard a whole group she set up say that she was taking the funds and not doing what she said. So we knew she was struggling. They ain't got to tell me that. Then she said, well, in my opinion, I think they blew that car up myself. I said, girl, I said that when it first happened. Go back to the first live I said when that car came. I said, we going to find out later. It was something they did together for insurance. I mean, come on. Who don't know an insurance scam when they see it? Who don't? And then when the girl was like that, Goomba reached out to her. I know she did. And everybody like, oh, she's a married man and da-da-da. Yeah, you're right. And nobody should be messing with a married man. But I'm not here to judge. If you don't like people messing with a married man, don't you ever mess with a married man. That's really where you can control that. I can't control somebody else. But what I'm going to say is, a married man is the person I'm going to have a problem with in that situation, because they're the married one. They're the one who took a vow before God. But I'm also looking at this marriage, and I'm saying, They ain't honoring none of the vows they took before God. So why am I hold them to this one vow and be like, they better stick to that one? I don't agree. I mean, everything Bad Jag doing, she out here dissing him and stuff. This her husband. Where's the honor to him? Where she forsaked anybody? Where he forsaked anybody? And I do believe he called his girl. And just like how when he met Jag, he told Jag every dirty secret about her. When he called her, he told her every dirty secret about Jag because he needed that pity party for him. I mean, come on, peep the game. I can see the game a mile away. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need none of them to tell me the story. I see it. I see it. Then Jag came on this morning. So I wake up this morning, y'all, and Jag is on my TV playing Sweet Potato. Oh, my Sweet Potato. Now I want Sweet Potato. Anyway. My TV got Jag on it. I said, wait, is this old? But that's all she had them braids. So I was like, it's kind of new because she had them braids, right? Then I hear her say something about trees. I said, wait, no, this is new because they just did that interview yesterday. So I woke up. It's 7 in the morning. I woke up. I said, let me hear what you saying, girl. Let me rewind it. Rewind. And I got to rewind that girl. And I had to rewind it. And I went back, honey. And Jag is doing a lot of, y'all know how they do it on the internet. They do that crying. And just like this, there's nothing. You're giving me nothing, girl. You are giving me Kleenex and dry snotty blows. Just a teed. I said, it's the 10 man in the room. A teed. Oh, he gonna get excited because I'm like, a teed. No, Bubba, we not playing. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. You just some Monday Madness. Sorry, I love you so much. I need you so bad. Get out of here, Baba. Baba, go. When I said a T, no, I don't want to play. I don't want to play. That's what Jaguar was doing with her. No woman, no cries. No doggy, no cries. Get out of here. We'll play later. We'll play later. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna do a lot of things that make you think I want to play with you, but I'm on here playing. I'm playing with myself. It don't sound right. Get out, Get out of the studio. You are banned from the studio. Get where go, Baba? Let me put my drone out because I get a little nervous when the drone comes. Do you need me to go get the drone on you? Keep walking. I didn't want you to walk away to the other side. I need you to come up out the studio, bro. I need you to get out the studio. This is not a rap studio. We don't need all the groupies. Get out! Bob, go. Yeah, we over it because now he playing like he don't follow commands, and I don't want to look like he don't listen to me. You know, I don't want y'all thinking that. Anyway, so Jag's on my TV with this dry ass fake crying. She just giving it. And you're going to jail because she got to give it to us so we could know. We could like it's like somebody's just sitting in front of her now. Action. She's Goomba, you're going down, and Nikki's going with you. Now today, so wait, but let me go before I get into that. Then she's like, guys, hold on. Toke just sent me the link. We're gonna take this over to Toki's channel. And there I'm going to bear all your secrets. Nikki, didn't you bear her secrets? I mean, here's the thing. If the season premiere was you telling us all her dark secrets with her dad, like, what's the season finale? Are you going to tell us that she's her mother's mother? I mean, like, what more could you give us? Like, I mean, you're going to tell us that she's her own grandpa? You remember that song by Tom Arnold? I'm my own grandpa? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're going to tell us now? Because that song is the song of the biggest story of incest. That's how he ends up being his own grandpa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she goes over to Tokyo's. Now, the reason I posted Tokyo's on my thing, I've been subscribed to Tokyo for a while. I'd live. I told you I watched her daily. You know what I mean? But when I got subscribed to Tokyo, it was when all the stuff was going on with her in the show. You know, her in the network. But anyway, I shared it because Tokyo was actually making sense. She was telling Jack, like, girl, First of all, what they going to jail for, girl? I'm gonna be Tokyo real quick. Jag going, oh, she's took the best D I've ever had in my life away from me. Girl, you told us that Goomba couldn't get it up if he wanted to. You told us Goomba couldn't last. He was a eeny beeny teeny weeny shriveled little short. Don't. That's what you told us. Mm-hmm. You told us 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Hell no, to please you, he got to sleep in it. You said you work at. That's what you told us. But you told us he wasn't doing none of that. But today, y'all, Goomba was from the Mandingo tribe. Goomba was, I told you, see, you listening, Jag. I said, hey, ladies out here, when somebody leave you, you better pump them up. You better pump them up because it makes it seem like, man, they all that and you still moving on. Man, you a boss. Then if they a short up shriveled man, they'll find out when they get in the bed with him, girl. That'll be their problem, not mine. That's a them problem, not a me. And they'll be like, Denny's a liar. Denny said he was a Mandingo. Virgin, see how you're doing, sis. How you doing? Right. He's got it. Well, she was, oh, it's the best. She was like, yeah, I remember on CB4, Charlie Murphy, every time he talked about his thing, he did that. That she was giving us all that. He was all this. He was the best lover. So then talk like, hey girl, you want me to pray for you, girl? And she was like, yes. Because remember, she's hurt. She's crying. Yes. Tell me they're ready to pray. So okay, I'm gonna pray for her. She, God, don't take this D from me. I said, wait a minute. And my cries to the Lord. I have never, ever said, now I might have said, Lord, I still love him. Don't let him leave me like this, Lord. I might have cried them cries. And of course, his D is attached to him, but that wasn't what I was really thinking about. Mm-hmm. I ain't never. Oh, Lord. I come to you today. I come to you humbly just to let you know that there is 10 inches, about 3 inches in width, with my name on it, Lord, that I feel like if you give it to somebody else tonight, girl, where they do that at? Like, girl, I was like, wait, who we praying to? Are we praying to the Lord of these? Huh? Does he live on Magnum Row? You know, do you read the Holy Condom to talk to him? I mean, I'm just confused. Do you call his name once, twice? Is there no such thing as saying his name in vain? I mean, what God is this? What God is this? I said, wait a minute. So even Token was like, Token was laughing like, girl, I can't pray while you're doing this, girl. She said, but I'm gonna need you to tell me, girl, what they going to jail for? Then Jag said, every time you ask her why she ain't do something, she got excuses. I've been in the mental hospital. I've been in jail. And she said, I went to jail to get information. Girl, you went to jail to get MRSA. You keep going up in it. Girl, these jails are filthy, girl. What is you trying to get? Girl, I don't know what she going. I don't know what she's reaching for. I don't know if she's reaching for a choke sandwich. And y'all know, girl, I just don't know. I just don't know. Then she keep out jail like it's a penitentiary. Like, what is you getting in county? You getting a bunch of people still fighting the case or getting ready to transfer over to the joint. Like, what is you getting up in there? Like, who are the informants in jail? Let me write down these snitches. Who is all these snitches up in jail? And why ain't they using all this pertinent information to help themselves? What? Because they ain't gave her a bit of information. That's like if the police come to your crib and tell you how they taking you to jail, you finna go down, you this and this, and trust me, you gonna do life. You know what you tell them? The same shit every real OG tell them. Then why am I not in cuffs? Why are we in conversation? Why are we in lingo? Like, what is going on? Like somebody come tell me about the lawsuit I still ain't received the papers on? What are you reading a lawsuit from? Because the moment you had paperwork to read about a lawsuit, I had it too. Whether I mentioned it or not, I had it too. If I don't have it, it don't exist. How I got lawsuits I never heard of? Hmm. Huh? No. The same way Jaguar was not divorcing her husband because she wanted him to die so she could be a widow. Because she already, remember y'all, she already brought a dress. So are we feeling sorry for this woman? Are we okay? If we say what she says wrong, she only says because she has mental issues and she's hurt. She's so hurt. She was sleeping with a man 3 months ago in Chicago, right here in my city. The same man whose house her husband picked her up from. That's one of his bitter reasons. The day Solar came and was fighting with your husband, the day so-called Bobby and all them beat her up, which I don't know how they beat her up because she was running through the whole place with a phone, recording it for us. She was in a car rubbing her son's ashes in front of us on with remember when she went to throw the ashes, she stopped, placed the phone, saw if it had a good enough view, touched up, and then went in action. Okay. So I want to know when she was getting beat up at that barbershop because we watched the video. I guess she meant by the cops, but she told us Bobby and then was slamming her too. She told us that. Then she told us Solar didn't get beat up. Now Solar pressing charges. Just like the day she got arrested the first time in that police station in Dallas. She told us she was going to press charges on Goomba. She walked in there and told him she was coming to get information for her lawyer. So she gets to lie and say whatever she wants and we make excuses. I'm not doing that. I don't make excuses for adults. I ain't making excuses for my kids and they grown. I'm not making excuses for me. I'm grown. I'm not making excuses for her. If I come on here and I spew out hate and say terrible things, hold me accountable for that. But for you to keep making excuses for me and holding everybody else accountable for what they doing, come on, Goomba ain't shit. Ain't nobody said he shit. Jaguar, the one who showed us he wasn't shit. Nikki didn't show me he wasn't shit. Jaguar did. And Jaguar talked about how bad his mama was, and she wanted to control him, and Nikki wanted to control him, and so do Jaguar. So that might be the truth. They might want to control him, so do you. You want to control everything about him. You want to control his unhappiness. Because if he with you and unhappy, if he not with you, he unhappy. And you want to tell us how y'all was walking around in bliss. What bliss? What bliss? I've seen you in front of your man tell the whole YouTube about different men you slept with he had no idea about. Because each time, you know what you said? My husband didn't even notice. The man you're uplifting and building up. Then Goomba, she's really encouraging for some woman who right now is being beat up or pistol whipped by her man to stay. To stay. Because that's what she's telling us he's doing, but she still wants him. Because she wants him to die with her. I just ask if your son or daughter was in a relationship like that, would you say, oh, this is okay? That's his husband. That's his wife. That's her husband. That's his wife. I wouldn't. I'd be saying the same shit I'm saying about her times 10 because I'd be cussing out my child and telling them, I love you. And I know love can't be enough because I am watching you give up and thinking it's nothing I can do. So, Jack, please. Like what you are pumping. And then Tokyo told you, why don't you just come off the internet please, Jack, come off the internet for a couple of days. Because I'm watching women like defend you, like, oh, any woman who is okay and a woman messing with, I ain't never okay and no woman messing with a married man. But I got to remember this. When people say you broke up a happy home, who let you in? Who was in that happy home that let you in? Oh, this happy person let you in and let you slide all down their knob? Oh, I don't think so. We have wives go, come on. Oh, okay, that's right. Goomba's just jealous. That's why he think you mess with every man. Okay, we watch you run him. He around you like a puppet. That's what we've seen. But now he was running the show. That was just a facade. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. But like I said, what you promoting, you on there laughing, crying. She cried on Tokyo Tony's, y'all, for about 6 minutes straight. Not one tear came out of her eye. And there's moments when she's wiping them. She's wiping her face, and it's as dry as the Sahara Desert. You're making a mockery. Because some woman woke up this morning And she was thinking about pulling up on a dude who she's not accepting that he's moved on. And if she's watching you, honey, she's thinking, I feel, Jag, I'm going to do that. Mm, mm. You really saying all the worst things so nobody want him. Girl, it's always going to be somebody want him. Because it's going to be somebody, just like they feeling sorry for you, they're going to feel sorry for him. And they're going to be thinking to themselves, oh, I just want to help Goom out. And he needs to be in a peaceful place. I'm going to pray with him. I'm going to love on him. I'm going to show him real support. That's it. Thank you, sis. Thank you for the super sick. Oh, look at that picture. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, sis. I didn't even see that your thing had changed. And you know, my blind self from a while, but as soon as I just pulled it, I love it. I love it. A beautiful picture. But yeah, no, what she is promoting. And then, like I said, it's people who, like right now, we got a picture of Crazy Cat Mama's husband. She loved her husband. For real. We'll promote and pump the wrong. And come on, man. And everybody looking for the right. Everybody looking for somebody to love for real, that love them for real. Not somebody, because that's saying that in love, if some dude mad at you, he should get on the internet, diss you, tell all your business, every secret you ever told him, everything you ever told him because you trusted him. And then he tell everybody he only doing it because he love you and he mad. And people should promote that if he's mad, he should be able to do that. He has a right. He's a hurt. And then people are saying that Jag is a victim. How is she a victim? Jag was just on AT2 panel a few months ago, and that's the day that she busted out all that stuff about about her whole relationship, like the whole Jay-Z thing. And she just literally was talking, her husband in the background was saying, oh my God. Because he was embarrassed. Come on, he was just fighting with you about the dude in Chicago. The dude you messed with. And remember when y'all was getting into it in January before he left you? You were saying, yeah, you did do something with the dude in Chicago. You just sucked his dick. I mean, this is what you were saying to your husband, but nobody's remembering that. Because right now you're a victim. And you're on here crying with no tears. No more tears. I'm like, is she using Johnson shampoo? Because it's no more tears. No more tears. That's right. Brand new. No more tears. That's right. For you. She's gonna stick with Johnson's for years. Get the girl back. I'm so sick of it. Ooh, girl, get that fakeness off my channel. Off my TV. Like, girl. Of course I'm watching. This is a train wreck. I've been watching. See, I'm not surprised. I've been watching a train wreck with Jag. I watched Jag record her mother's phone conversation and she checked the dog shit out of her mouth. We've seen it. We watched her record her going to try to see Sam. We watched her sit and tell us that her ex-husband used to get it up his booty by women, men, everybody under the sun. We watched that. Seen it, girl. This ain't new. She said he was beating her, yet he had marks where she had burned him, skirned him, beat him, bit him. But we don't remember that. Like I said, we watched her do it with Kweli. But he came back and said, "Oh no, sweetie. Yeah, you might have caught my wife's attention and made her mad, but I'm finna bust you out, girl. First you're gonna stop this line about this love affair, like we so in love, girl. We gonna start there. She don't even talk about him no more. She don't even mention him. We can sit here all night and talk about what she was saying about him. She ain't gonna talk about him no more. So she just moved from cat to cat. And if Goomba took her back tomorrow, she'd be sitting in front of Goomba talking about other dudes and how much she loved them and how much she need them and how much they made her body quiver, shiver like she's never quivered. But she said shit like that in front of this man. I didn't just make that up because I heard that somewhere. I seen it with my own eyes and thought, oh, he is such a goofy. He been looked like she been emasculated him. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not just saying that. That's why every time he go on any platform, woman or men, everybody talking to him like he nothing because she started it. They ain't even talking to her like they be talking to him. And she be the one acting the fool. And then everybody she didn't like, he was riding with the bandwagon. So that's why he fooled everywhere. The other people will talk with her. And she made him what? Made him a goofy? You ain't made him nothing. But you told us for 3 years you paid every single bill. He paid nothing. But since he been gone, it seemed like a lot of stuff coming away from you. Seemed like he was paying something. So once again, you lied. You been lying. Girl, why you always lying? Girl. What was that song Silk the Shocker had? Was that Masterpiece? You ain't got a lot to kick it. You ain't got a lot to kick it. But the mockery you're making on mental health in the last couple of months, the mockery you're making on SA, the mockery you're making of the different people. First of all, let's just be honest. Since the beginning of time, people being molested in art by family members, children that were conceived back in the day because of family members, and you couldn't go and get Roe versus Wade. There's a lot of children into that. And every time you open your mouth and keep doing that, you insult every one of them because they didn't ask for that. And some of them are very much productive people in society, believe it or not. And they had to pass laws all over the land that said it was illegal because it was going on everywhere. And still to this day, it's places where brothers and sisters are still getting up. First cousins are messing around still to this day. Openly. Not even secretively no more. Not they taking advantage of you. They are. But what I'm saying is, the way you taking this, even if it's true about your husband, that's not our business. That's not our business. And since you're not telling us to help him, you're also telling us so we can more look down on him. So there's not nobody feeling sorry. I feel sorry for anybody who somebody was doing that to. It's women on these platforms who the reason why I even had respect and was watching them because someone was taking their darkest shit and bringing it out like that made the person telling them better than what you went through. No, I'm not doing that. You know how many women are art every day? Somebody being art right now. Somewhere. Believe it or not. So I'm sitting here and play with that? Never. Never. Some little girl's cousin, uncle, mama's boyfriend, friend is taking advantage of some little girl and she's happy to be at school right now to be safe. So why would I play with that? And this woman has told us more than once on other platforms that this with her father happened when she was 4 years old. She was a shorty. And I'm blaming her for that. Do you know they say there are people that are art who during it have an orgasm and that they feel they couldn't have been art because of that? Don't you dare insult anybody by saying the things you're saying about people should have people saying that even if I felt bad for you, I got to look past what I'm feeling to tell you you're wrong. To tell you you're wrong. Like you're wrong. Whether you care or not, you're wrong. And you keep saying you don't care what people think, but you're putting it out to the people. That's like when people be like, don't be in my business, that you put your business all over the street. Girl, bye. Whether we on the streets or on the internet, you put your business on the street, I'm talking about it. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Come on, it's a hot mess. And I ain't got to be a saint or I ain't got to be perfect. I ain't got to be judging you to know, like, girl, what you doing is wrong. Like, in so many ways. You know, all these people got to jump up and say they support you, they love you. I love you too. For real. That's why I know everything you doing ain't going to not only help you, it's going to make people, other people who really do that, like, they thinking you doing it the right way, you giving them a reason to go out and do that. But then we're getting it all over the world. Oh, boyfriend takes girlfriend's life, because girlfriend takes boyfriend's life because he moved on. It happen every day anyway without you doing it. So I'm tired of people who tell me they stars, celebrities, and this is what you do with your power. I'm past. Like I said, I ain't saying you and Goomba so much as look in each other's eyes like, yeah, I was happy in 3 years, but you want me to believe you. So once again, like I said, you got Simba next to you, the Lion King, your son. And you chasing off for who? After who? The dude you want to control like his so-called mama do? Whatever. Anyway, I got sons like that. Even if my son was trash, I wouldn't want him with somebody like that because I think either my son gonna take her life or she gonna take his, and I don't want either one to do that because that's obsessive. That's not cute. That's toxic love. Like that ain't cute. That's not cute. Mm. And you love your husband so much that you said it out your own mouth that your husband left because of Legina, but you still rolling around with her because you pick everything over him. But nobody telling you in your vows, girl. Because remember, oh, it's a married woman who don't give a damn about her husband. What married women y'all know talk about the D they got and how they took it down their throat and up their bottoms and all this in front of their husband? What married woman y'all know could just bring other women? What married women y'all know bring other women into their house? What married women y'all know come on the internet and tell their husband secrets? Not their secrets, their husbands. So we talking married. What married woman you know ain't cooking for her husband no night? Hmm. Well, you told the whole internet your husband beat your dog to death and threw him in a garbage can. Now both you and him sit and tell us he and people let that go. They let it go that she would even stay with a man who did that. Hello. Hello. I'm there. Are you there? I'm gone, girl, Catherine. Anyway, but yeah, you did. Christina, how you doing? How you doing? My mare bear, how you doing? Good morning, queens. How you doing? But yeah, you came on the internet and told us all that. And nobody's questioning that you would stay. Nobody's questioning that you came on the internet and told us this man has took a pistol and beat you with it. But you still want him. I had a male friend back in the day. And there was a lot of stuff going on with him in a relation. Hello? The healthcare plan system must just be in full effect this morning. They back to back calling y'all. Jesus. Anyway, but anyway, in his situation, it was toxic and it got a lot of things, and I just knew it wasn't gonna go anywhere good, and it didn't. And let's just say, and it wasn't her. You know what I'm saying? Who did it? It was things affiliated to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a situation. It was a toxic situation that ended toxic. You know what I mean? And that's 20 years ago. So like I said, you live and you learn. You know better, you do better. So there's no way I'm watching toxic stuff like that and be promoting anything. I'm not gonna be promoting them being together. I'm not just what I used to tell y'all about Clint, Tracy, and G and Bailey. None of them love each other. That's not love. Oh, Clint loved Tracy more than Jen. Even if he did, it wasn't love. That's not love. That's toxic. It's toxic as hell. It's nothing I would wish on myself or anybody I loved. If one of my friends was in something like that, I'd be like, oh my God, I just hope it doesn't go anywhere bad because I pray it doesn't go anywhere bad because I love them. For real. But saying I wouldn't be like, oh girl, he love her because he just be beating on butt when she don't come home on time. She got stuck in traffic. Bougie, how you doing, sis? How you doing? You can't see Mary and Christina. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see. Okay, Mary says she's seen you. And you know that's how you know. Maybe I don't know. Refresh. Are you on live chat? I see you. That's how I've been speaking to you. I see you. You gonna have to refresh. We see you. Yeah, Mary says she can see you. Christina, can you see Tina? see. Mm. Yeah, I don't know because everybody see you, and like if Mary had you blocked, she wouldn't see you because I ain't put nobody comments on the thing. But yeah, I see you. I saw you when you came in. That's why I said, "There go Martina." I can see you. No, she said she already on that. Susan said that's happened to her before. I know I've had the chat go completely out where I couldn't see nothing. It was just black. So there was nothing there. And I'm like, where's the chat? And then it'll just pop up. You know what I mean? It's come on. And I've been in the chat and somebody been like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't see that. And then when I came into live chat, and I'd be like, oh, okay, there you go. Because I don't know. And if it's going fast, but I mean, we ain't going that fast. Remember, Rock, how you doing? Good morning. How you doing, bro? Oh, I know you. We wouldn't block each other. But you know how you could have accidentally fell asleep on it? That's how if one of y'all ever got blocked me, it'd be an accident. But if it did happen, I would know. I told y'all that had happened to me and Slide back in the day. You know, we'd be in Terry Lynn's, I see all the time. She'd be on the panel, everything. And one day everybody just talking Slide is and Slide is, and I'm like, where's Slide? And I'm like, I don't see Slide. Then I look, Terry Lynn putting comments on the comment. I'm like, I don't see Slide in the thing at all. You know what I'm saying? Then I looked like to see if I had her blocked, and I didn't. And to be honest with you, right now, I believe she had me blocked. I don't even know because I don't understand it at all. Like I would never see her in the comments. But then it would pop on the screen where she was saying hello to me, and I was just so. And I never said nothing. I kept speaking everything else. Then I started seeing her in my chat, and then started coming to my chat. Then I would see her. It was weird, but it happened. She blocked me on accident, didn't even know it. In the end, it came unblocked. I don't know, but I know the shit happened. Because, like I said, for like weeks, I'd be like, they don't see her in the chat. I would be saying it, and they post up on the screen. I'd be saying, Slide, I didn't see you. Like even the day I did that candle thing for them, you know, on the day that they um, celebrate mourn losing their husbands. And we did that thing, and I put the candle thing on my chat page. I couldn't even see her in chat stand. I would just kept on the comments come up. I couldn't even see her. It probably was. It probably was. Who knows? You know, because some people around here. That's why I say all the men is never. To me, everybody gonna reveal themselves at one point. Even the people you don't want to reveal themselves, they're gonna all reveal themselves. It's all of us. Just like sometimes when you meet somebody, you think you'd never like them like that, and they end up being somebody you love. And sometimes you meet people and you think they're gonna be somebody you're gonna love forever, and they're gonna be somebody you wish you never met. Such is freaking life. That's why I'm like, yeah, God show it all to all of us. This is what if we want to listen. God will show you right now somebody that you don't need to have in your life, and we'll pump them still. And then he'll show you somebody you better not let go of because they're there for you, and you'll let them go because they sneezed wrong. They ain't cover their mouth. You ain't finna sneeze around me. Not covering your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, what? What? Because we always want to prove to somebody who ain't the people we need to prove to. But yeah. That's why, like, even with YouTube, I be like, some people too invested in this shit. It's just not that serious. Hey, if somebody don't like me, they just don't like me. That's fine. They don't. I don't care. Why should I care? And I'm gonna waste my time. Steve and Tina, how you doing? How you doing? Don't you think I'm gonna lose all my sleep on that? I'm not. I don't know. That's fine. I don't care. And I'm not one of those people. Just like I'm not tight. Just because you love me, I love you. In a relationship, like somebody, I love you. I love you too. Because you ain't want to leave them hanging. I'm not the type either way to be like, oh, because you like me, I like you. Because you don't like me, I don't like you. No, I'm not thinking about it. I just know we won't be growing to like each other because I'm not going to invest no time in it. That's it. I don't care. That's what I told y'all. When it comes to here, I watch to be informed, entertained, or educated. And if it's not that, I don't invest myself in it that much more. So when I meet people and I actually like you and I take you into my life, that's different. Other than that, no. We just, you know what I mean? We're just, and that, the respect is me just respecting that you do what you do, and I do what I do. That's the respect. That's it. Like I said, you don't have to like me, and I don't have to like you. That's one thing people don't like. Some of y'all working with a boss don't like you. They like the job you're doing. They don't like you. They don't. That's why no matter what you do, they ain't gonna. They don't like you. So what? Do you still get your check? Do you get it for every hour, or do you get it with your commissions or whatever you get? If that's so, then keep it moving. People not gonna like you. Some points in your life with your children, they're not gonna like you. Oh, so be it. So say it's just true. It's real life. So you think I'm gonna be mad about people that y'all don't even know what they really look like? Some of y'all invest in people that if they were standing next to you, as deep as you done got into a relationship with them, you wouldn't know it was them because you don't know who you're talking to. But you that invested. You so oh, I'm so hurt. I'm so crushed. No, stop. Stop yourself. Some of the stuff we doing, come on. If I'm always in some messy room, well, I'm gonna be mad. So I'm just sat here in a mess. This a messy room. I came here for mess. They ain't doing nothing over here with mess. Then people, oh, I'm rocking with such and such because such and such did them wrong. I like the leaders' mentality. The leaders' mentality, no, they're just watching it. Who's denying? I ain't got nothing to deny. I was watching it. I seen that. Why was you watching it? I was interested. I wanted to be informed. I hate hearing about something. All I'm doing is hearsay. Hearsay. I want to see it. Since it's out there, you watched it. You telling me the review of what you watched. So I'm gonna watch it. That's it. That's it. Ain't that what we supposed to be doing on here? That's why YouTube said you can't block people from watching because they can't. Everybody, you can hate their guts, and YouTube said you can't block them from watching. You can block them from commenting. You can't block them from watching. So I can watch whatever I want. Period. That's it. And forget the comments. When I'm talking about it, I make all the comments I was thinking. And then some. Because some stuff I'm not even going to put in your chat when I'm thinking, girl, are you playing with God? Like, girl, bye. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here for all us catch a cussing today. Because I was in here promoting you acting a fool on. But then again, it's the same woman who on Sunday said I just came out of church and then talked about murking people. So I mean, like, yes. I mean, why stop? Why stop at making fun of SA and all that? Let's keep going. Mental health. God, let's just keep going. Go on. Oh, I forgot she was the same one. Now we just had Roe versus Wade overturned, right? She the same person who was sitting on the internet not 2 months ago telling us all she was going to get an abortion and an abortion and an abortion and she wasn't even pregnant, y'all. Then she said, "I didn't tell you I was pregnant, girl. You was talking about whole abortions. You got to be pregnant to have one." But that's okay. Like I said, she playing with everything you shouldn't be playing with. And but the same people. Somebody, and then you not that she's a married woman, and that's her husband, and that woman is this, and that woman is. Once again, they ain't passing one, following one vow. No better word. Well, they did do better words, but I don't know when it was better. I think they just started on worse and they kept going. Yeah. You live with a man 3 weeks after knowing him, ain't nothing wrong with that. You can move how you want to. You can marry a man the day you meet him if that's what you choose to do. Um, 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 yeah, sorry, I was reading the chat. Because I was trying to see what was the question. Because I'm right here. I hate to miss it because I sure could answer. But yeah, my about section sums up who I am, what I am. I belong to no sect and I belong to nobody but the being that made me, and the closest thing that has possession to me belonging to are my parents. So, that's who I am. Like I said, of course, anything I speak is in my opinion because I'm speaking it. In my opinion. I'm not putting that disclaimer out all day. And I'm always going to speak for the underdog because, like I said, the internet is the cesspool of the demise of this whole country. It's really this whole world, but my country for real, it is the demise. It's the demise. They bring anything on it. There's nothing that hasn't been done on the internet. Nothing. Nothing. We've seen it all. We've seen 187s. We've seen a man a couple of days for Thanksgiving, homeless, because a man is mad his girlfriend left him, take his life. We've watched women be assaulted. We've watched racism. We've watched attacks on communities. We attack all through it. I mean, everything. We set up wars. We pump that music, no label put out. Don't worry, put it here, right here on this platform. You could spark wars. In some cities, mine one of them, the music is telling you what's sparking some of the wars. They talking about it. It's right there. It's in your face, Jay. And most of it's pumped on these platforms, the internet. They pumped on them. So it's what you make of it. I know what's going on here. Nobody fool. And it's somebody right now innocently involving themselves with something on an interview on the internet that's gonna be the demise of their life because it's a very dangerous place. It's so dangerous. Hold on. Hello, bitch. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of calling me. Anyway, I feel like every time I answer the phone or something. Anyway, um, but it's a very dangerous place. And people gotta know, yeah, the choice is yours, but it's a lot of lonely people in this world. And it's a lot of people looking for something. And I promise you, this percent of it is gonna find it on here. Cause it gotta live in you. So I come on here just from the comments to the couch. Because I feel like if it's a voice I'm gonna be on here, it ain't gonna be heard in the back. I gotta come up here and say it. Like, this internet is a demise. It's a demise. Half these kids, when they get into it in these fights, they go to the school, they were pumping on the internet all weekend. Your kids wasn't doing it on their cell phone. Think about it, y'all. How many times y'all kids' phone ring barely? It's always messages. And the kids don't even text you directly to their phones. They know the parents can get into their messages and read the messages through the phone company. So they usually go through IG. They go through social media, baby. And that's what so many parents, when stuff happens to their kids, when they get into those IGs, when they get into your instant messenger, it's a demise to your internet if you let it be. But I promise you, if you play in the devil's playground, I guarantee you're going to get some cuts and bruises. And if you think not, keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. Don't come on here and play with the devil and then get mad because you got what you're going to get. I don't know if you think you're going to win. So when I come on here, every time I dance with them, I understand that I could get into some shit. So I choose not to. I just choose not to. And I can still make it and survive out here. I can still be real. I can still, that don't make you real because you're in the depths of hell and on the internet. It just means that if something go wrong, you were part of it. So if you were in the messy part. And it won't matter who else was, because you'll live with your part. Just don't have a part. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like I told y'all. No matter what happens, I'm never going to hold the burden I held when Ty Couture took his life. And I loved him, still do. I feel like I mention his name on the computer more than anybody else does. But I just feel like he was somebody. So no matter what happens and anything I met, I'll know. I'll never hold that part. Where you were going to other places so you could hear, So like I said, it wasn't even groups. It was just you were on his Facebook. So if you were on his Facebook, not just on his YouTube, if you was on his Facebook, then they would talk about it. They talk about people who did. So like I said, that's just me. That's just me. Because shit gonna happen. As long as the world turns. As long as it keep turning, so I'm gonna have every day. Christina, how you doing? Can you see Christina now? Christina, can you see? Are you back? Can you see Tina? Because she can't see you in Mary's comments. Yeah. I wait, Christina, I think but Tina at work, so she might have stepped off for a second. But yeah, like I said, it's the internet. You're gonna see stuff. It's gonna be people that you like, and then they're going to do something. Now, see, I feel like there's people make mistakes and people do stuff, but when you step against my moral compass, I don't gotta tell you. Like people say, it's not a flight. I ain't gotta let you know my departure. I just get around for moving. Like I said, and at first I don't even unsubscribe. I'm not there no more. You know what I'm saying? But if you hit my moral compass, I'm unsubscribing. Like period. I'm not watching. I don't give a damn what you talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where it's gonna take me. It's not gonna take me nowhere good. It's gonna take me to dark places. At one point, I kid y'all not, you went on. Come on, boo. At one point, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was so much essay disrespect going on. I stayed in a tunnel of a dark place of how I felt about my situation. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It was keeping it on my mind so bad that I found myself trying. I've said this on my channel, so I'm not gonna have to say it again. I found myself wanting to stalk down and doing it and tracking down the person who attacked me and seeing that not only were they accessible, that maybe I should help get them out of society. Because you come into dark play. Not like, do y'all know what y'all triggering in people? Like, you don't know. But I thank God that I'm blessed, like I said, in love with people who love and care about me. They can say, hey, stop. You are giving this person your life and your soul. Like, come back, and I had to come too. And see, I can say it because I know people will do it. Because, like I said, man, we was looking up. It was everything. People were making us stories, exaggerating stories, talking all. Every time you came in a chat, it was all we was talking about. People were going around saying to people, "You too ugly to be art. You this, you." It was traumatizing to anyone who's ever sat in a stand against and testified against. It was traumatizing to anybody who's ever never went to testify because they knew that's what people would do to them. It was traumatizing to anybody who ever. But they weren't trying to traumatize everyone. They were only trying to traumatize some people. Trafficking of women, that goes on all the time. Right now, there's some girl who didn't come home last night, and someone thinks she might have went to her boyfriend's or she's just missing, and she's gonna be gone forever. Trafficked from state to state, city to city, motel to motel, hotel to hotel, and we sitting here playing. I've heard people, oh, let's call. Remember, we was gonna call about exploited children for John Yates. Like, what? What? Like, are we gonna really call some people that we need to? Like, we could check him, we could report him. Let's get him off of here. Let's get him to stop doing it, whatever. But I'm like, we just going too deep. And we're not thinking that's a bunch of exploiters in all this country. That's why they have a hotline. That's why they have a task force. Thought about all the women who might have been invaded during the time who was listening and thought, yeah, I think I won't tell. Because I would hate for people to use this against me for the rest of my life. I hate for people. Remember back in the day, they had to make a whole rule. In every state, I don't even know if they under it, but they had to make a whole law that said you can't bring up a woman's sexual past inside of a case. You know why? Because people use that against her to say she deserved it. But if every time she said yes, that's what she wanted, then when she said no, it's what she didn't want. And that's what should be honored. I've watched men in the last couple of years degrade women about their essays. But mostly I watch women do it. Women. 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 That's what you say with the Jaguar. I'm watching a woman, a so-called essay victim, a so-called person who started a whole foundation to be for victims. You, you, you can't advocate and victimize at the same time. You can't. Because when you hit that victim, there's 1,000 other victims, just like the story you're telling us about the victim you're talking about. It might not be you, and it wasn't me, but it's a bunch of them. You'd be surprised how many people know somebody who was sleeping with a family member. And what I say, because they like it, or maybe because they were being tortured so young that they don't know the difference. Like, you need to really look into some shit before you're talking about it. Like I said, there are our victims who are afraid to testify because they think because their body enjoyed it. Because your body enjoyed it. That you must have liked them. But they've proven that that can happen in that. They've proven it. Oh, they've proven it. Mm-hmm. You know how many people reported their crime and it's sitting in the back of a police station? They've lost the DNA they had. I'm not going to play with that. But if you're doing it, I can listen till I can't listen no more. Like I said, so we saw triggers, baby, please. That's all people been doing for during the pandemic, we was all tricking, they still tricking us more. And there's some people that be wanting more of that. That tell me a lot about you. Because if it's too much just watching what you see on the internet, how could you go anywhere else and hear more of this? Like I tell you, the darkest side of the web is what people are doing because of what's going on. That's the darkest side. Now, there's a dark web. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. Because 9 times out of 10, if you go there, there's no coming back. There's no coming back. Mm, that's right. That's what I told him. That's what I told him that you had work, but you had probably stepped up real quick. Yeah, that's the thing. All my moms be at work. And Mama Ann, and it's in the morning, so that's when she have like her nurse visits or whatever. So I know they step in and out. Evangelist Vi, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning. I spoke yesterday about you. I spoke about the little situation that I had, and like I said yesterday, I give kudos that you took it as an adult because we all grown ups. And we got to take it. That's what I said. Like it or not, we got to do it shit adult kind of way. And so I really appreciated that, respected that, I should say, and I appreciated it. I really respected that, you know what I mean, that part of it. But my biggest problem is it's the same old song and dance all around here on the YouTube streets. That you got to even do this kind of stuff. The first step is the conversation. The last step should be we back and forth on it. That's what I tell people. I'm not doing it the day I'm sitting on any platform going back and forth with any of these people. It's crazy. And you can say what you got to say at your place. I'm going to say what I got to say. Us screaming over each other, us just degrading each other. So I got to apologize for shit I'm not apologizing for. That's not going to happen. I can't even do it. It's not even, because you don't get nowhere. And then you got to explain yourself more than anything. And like I said, the things Evangelist Val I've watched over the last couple of years is one of the biggest things people throw at you is God. And I was just speaking like on this here YouTube, we throw shit we shouldn't be throwing. We throw people's marriages, their children, we throw they diseases, they illness, they they lack of fun, they living situation, the shit like on some real shit. How funny is that? Like, how funny is it you dying of cancer? How funny is it you got AIDS? How funny is that? Like, in real life. Would it be funny if you walked in your doctor for a checkup and they told you had it? Like, would it be funny? Like, would you literally start laughing with your doctor? What's funny about knowing someone you loved or somebody out in the world was hey, like, it's certain stuff we should do. And somebody's relationship with God is individual. Because, see, at the end, he know your heart. Forget what you're saying. Talk is this. He know your heart. That's when people used to tell me there's no way you love God and he love you. No, see, you can't tell me what he knew. You can't tell me what it is. So that's the thing of people. We all got a judgment line. You couldn't be with God because you did this. That's the first thing I'm going to throw at you. But what triggered me in that whole situation was, once again, because when we talk about people, especially when I got to speak on people who constantly question, I'm so authentic in who I am that I know that the one thing is to get the message out, it got to go to the masses. And the masses is everyone. It can't be put here. And you got it tucked up in a bottle. And the only people can hear it is people in my bottle. That won't bring no change. That won't. That's just gonna bring a bunch of people doing the same nothing. But these people ain't saying that. But in the blackness, one, you degrading your own people, man. So that then you'll say when we degrading our own people, oh well, it was because that mofo did this. Then say I just judge people off what they doing, not off their race. Because then I'd be holding mine to the utmost highest, and even if we need to talk, we'd be off this platform dissing each other like that. You know what I mean? But once again, I'm tired of the attitude all these men with women is we can box. Like, are we gonna fight? Like, we can verbal joust. Why we gotta be on this talking? Like about the violence. I didn't like that part. I didn't. And I'm still asking myself, it seems like deja vu. Sparkle was mad at me, told me I was a sellout, I was this, and we had never had a conversation. Like, hearsay. I don't give a damn if you male or female. Anybody who got a problem with me because somebody else got them, then you got their problem, and that's not my problem either. That's not my problem either. And I don't fear no man, no person but God. And that's the truth. I could be worried about you a mess. I could think, you're gonna make me be a mess, but I'm not fearing you. But I definitely don't even worry about somebody who gets somebody else to be their speaker of the house. Like, I just don't. I don't. And the only reason I'm even talking about these people because it's part of something I saw. Like I said, if I wouldn't have seen it on Conscience TV channel, then seen it on your channel. I don't know what he said on his channel. I don't know what Betty said on her channel about it. I know what y'all said on them. And what I saw now was like, and it's a complete contradiction. Like, how do you go from I knock your wig off and hit you, a whole woman? How do you go from that to I'm sorry, I got you. Some of that shit I'm not buying. Sorry is as sorry does. And the real action is you keep ending up in this exact same place, going off here, say you're not sorry. You are sorry. My grandma told me when people say they sorry, they just that. Because sorry is as sorry does. I apologize means I know what I did, and I'm going to do better for me so I don't do that to anyone else. Forget if I stop doing it to you, if I continue to do it. Like I said. Overtime. You do. I mean, you come everywhere on these streets in your life and your kids and because he come where he know you got interest in. That's why he come through your kids, come through your mate, he come through your boss, he come through your homies. Because if he coming through strangers, you don't even see it. You just think, oh, I had a bad encounter with this person in the store. And you call it that. But when he come other ways, oh, you know he busy. Because he getting your attention just like God getting your attention. That's what I'm telling you. I'm a strong believer that both live in you. It's just who you giving the power to. Because in the fight, I got to still get the power where it belongs. And it's the power that's holding me at all times. It ain't nothing else. Ain't nobody question. I don't give a damn what nobody think about what my relationship is. Because here's the thing. If at the end we standing somewhere, ain't nobody going to be standing there but me. And I'm a whole twin. So I'm responsible for me. When I lay down at night and what bothers me is the things that convict my heart. So even if it's me disrespecting somebody and I didn't think of it at the moment, it's what I've done. I'm not sitting up worried about what somebody else doing and how they get in there. And is Evangelist Val really good with God? Oh, she'll find out if she ain't. You know what I'm saying? That won't be my fight. And maybe for somebody who questioning hers, it's because they know people question theirs or they're questioning their walk with him. They're questioning their walk with him. They're saying, how can she see you? And I'm judging her, but she see you. Because he's saying she seen me because she opened her eyes and saw I was always there. It's like footprints. It's saying that when you thought I left, it was me carrying you, not the other way around. So once you see it, then you will love you more. You will grow better in you. And what people got to say don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. You could call me and say, man, Danny, I was just listening to this other chat and they was shitting on you. And baby, that mean they heard my name. They know my name. And hopefully one day when they heard me, they knew I ain't no ill will. I'm just keeping it a buck over here on what I felt. That's it. No demise against you. I didn't dog you. Because if I dodge you, I'm saying I'm dogging you and I don't give a damn. As I told you, I could stand in every action I've made on this internet. Even when it was going back then, because I know if we were still back then, I'd do it back then. But today I won't do what I would have did back then, knowing that when the consequences hit, you can't forget your part. I can't name you one person that was in that chat no more. But back then I knew their names all on that, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't. Because when I watched his mama put him in that horse and carriage and take him to the grave, all I thought to myself was, man, I'd give anything to see that man smile. Bump all the people that was shitting on him. That's it. That's it. So I won't have no regrets. I won't no more. So, yeah. So that's the thing. And like I said, so people kill me on here. They know how black you are. They know how skank you are. I know you skank if I watch you skanking. I know you black the moment I saw your skin. Now, if your opinion on how black enough I am, I could care less. I could give a damn less. Because trust me, I sit strong in this, and no one can make me feel any different. Point blank, period. And you ain't gonna come to me like you is Marcus Garvey as you sit on a platform that damn show ain't black. Stop. Sit it down. Sit it down. Don't Marcus Garvey me while you half-ass Marcus Garvey me. And don't tell me what I am with God. Just you can't. You can't. You cannot. Because one thing I know about a real God, I don't care what you're calling him, from Allah to anything else, he's not telling you my life. He is not telling you how you need to fix me. But he is going to tell you, through you could show them something better. That's it. That's it. Because you can't tell them shit. Because people ain't listening. You could show them. You know how I show them? I say, you ain't going to catch me in none of that backwood bullshit. You know what they ain't caught me in ever, and ain't nobody going to ever have the receipts of? No backyard bullshit. Now, what some going to do is try to get close to me so they can get close enough that I might say something to them in a conversation so they can use it against me. That's still not no backyard bullshit. I said, Django, catch what you caught me talking to somebody that we be in the same chats and I like and I said something I say on my whole channel, something if you went back in one of my videos, you'll catch me saying it. That means somebody was trying to catch me up. You can't entrap me. You can't get me with entrapment. You can't. I know it's set up. When it's too good to be true, I know it's not true. No, I know it's not true. I know a set. I could feel a setup. I could feel it in the air. Auntie, you better please. Snaking is snaking. You know, they ain't lying, mama. You know what I mean? And like I said, so please. And one thing I know, people always talk about religion, that you know the devil was not mean, he was polite. He was the head angel. So some people don't even realize what's in your face. Like, it's in your face. You defending? I'm defending me. I'm defending me. I'm standing on my word. Like I said, I'm not here to, even if you was sleeping with a married man, I don't agree because I'm not doing it. Now, I did say, if you want me to believe your word and you lying to your mate, I don't. And I mean that. And I could love your dirty, funky draws. But your word won't be bond to me. Because I'm lying to myself too by believing you. Come on. No. No, Danny ain't doing that. Danny ain't, but I ain't judging you. Well, here's how I judge it. I judge it by I won't do it. I won't. I won't. I won't. I'm 43 years old and I ain't never been married, and it's not because I couldn't have been. It's because I knew I wasn't ready. And I believe in a marriage as you give it your all. And so I don't believe it, so I stand on people about what they should have gave in their marriage and what maybe they didn't give enough. I just know what I got to do if I get married. That's it. That's it. And it's easy from the outside, knowing one side, to make all these judgments. And it's easy when you like somebody to hear that they doing wrong and just be on their team. But me being on their team is me staying loyal to them. Me not disrespecting them, and then that's me being on their team. Me going out and cussing out people for them, that's not their team. That's called a flunky. They ain't even out cussing these people out. You know what I mean? You know how many subscribers and mods out there going to people's chat, checking people for a content creator. And every time that content creator get on a platform with that same person you checking, they ain't even giving them that kind of energy. You giving them more energy. You in the chat going. And then that content creator, like, even if they just went on with Perry and King World, yeah, they squashed everything else. But if you pay attention, it's your platform, brother. It's your kingdom. You ain't gotta check your people. You gotta let them know we gonna stop doing that. Hey, it's cool to, if you really feeling the way, just come out. And then maybe we'll have a group where we come in and just blurt out some stuff we feel or whatever. But when you do that, it makes me look bad because I'm allowed it. I'm putting the look. And then all the content creators, like, they be saying stuff like F Tina, but it's a really later Tina. F Tina. And they'll put that up on the screen. They'll do that. They'll do that. They'll do this. They'll do it. And you be thinking, why you ain't putting nothing good? And so I didn't even know that was a mess. Let me get that down. I should have read it first. You read it before you put it up there. Just like me, I can see this stuff a little bit. And if it's something long before I go, I'm gonna say, let me read a little bit of it. And sometimes I might not have read it all before I put it up on the screen. But these consequences, they just, I guess they mysteriously just go bop, 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 touch, touch, touch. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't. Like I said, ever since the whole thing happened with the lady, okay, see ya. Enjoy your meeting. Ever since the stuff happened with the lady, I don't want to say the name of, in January. At first, like I told y'all, I had my guards up. It really did. Because one thing about me is I don't question me. And like I said, in my real life, everybody around me ain't no saint, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Mofos, and I know some people in some very high places. They've done some stuff. Like they really, but all that got them to there. You know what I'm saying? And they've lived life. If I let somebody in my life and you do that, you know how on here people be like about content creators. Oh, if they into it, I ain't gonna go to your channel. I can't say nothing. I gotta choose. I ain't gotta choose nothing but me. I don't. And that's why I told you. I mean, when everything going on, I gotta have respect. And that's one of the things is I set my boundaries in the beginning. And so when I first started coming in Terry Lynn chat, I mean, everybody was into it, even if they're talking about it. That's not who I was into it, but I'm on her channel. She should be able to be on her channel talking about who she don't like. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't make me not like him. And so, it came out my mouth. I said it like, hey, I watch them. That's all I would say. I wasn't getting on that cheerleading, throwing up a hey, dropping a link. I was just saying, I watch them. That's it. Yeah, I still watch them. That's all I would say. I still watch them. Crickets. Because that's it. It just was. I wasn't coming in there as a cheerleader. I was just coming in letting it be known. Like, that's it. And they respect me for who I am, and I respect them for what. And that's what you got to have with people. I'm not your goddamn cheerleader. And you ain't never caught me cheerleading for nobody. I say what I want to say. But now when people writing lines in the stands as elephants in the room, I'm going to say it like this. Hey, I rocks with these people. I mess with them, meaning that it's not about YouTube. So they YouTube beefs, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. They YouTube shit, that don't got nothing to do with me. I mess with them. And when it comes to creators that I don't mess with on a personal level, if I still watch them and I still rock with them, I'm going to say, and I feel the same way about them today as I did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I leave it there. I don't know about y'all. I'm 43 years old. I'm not sitting explaining myself to nobody. Like, if my mama called and asked me something about something, I'd explain it once. She wouldn't daily be asking me. And that's the only person that might be able to get it twice, the same question out of me. To ask me the same thing twice. So I'm not going to be on here explaining myself on everybody. If you do it, that's on you. You do it, that's on you. And if you do it, you're probably in some mess and you scared to, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know. I just don't do it. Leave it. But yeah, I'm just, some stuff I'm not going to do. I'm not doing it. I don't do it. Like I said, one thing about me is I'm 100% authentic. We could cut each other off and I never mention it because it's just not that important to me. And if you say something, I'm just going to say, hey, no, we don't mess with each other. And you see what they doing? That's one of the reasons why I don't play these little childish ass internet games. You know what I mean? If you got kind of YouTube to make your grievances with me, then Booney, we didn't really ever have none. We didn't. We didn't. And thanks for showing me. It's just like a man. If tomorrow you break up me and you with somebody else, you just showed me it was exactly what I thought it was, nothing. That's it. Keep it moving. Do that mean I keep it moving, not thinking, yeah, like I said, when that shit went down with Sweaty, hey, my guys is up on everybody. I'd be lying if I said they wasn't. Everybody. And the fact that she went racial before it did have my guards up. Definitely. Definitely. Then I had other sites and stuff I don't even go on, and people bother and tell me, oh, they trying to say you is a token. I ain't token to nothing. I'm not a token. I'm a diamond if I'm in anybody's group. They the shit to you for being messy, and I'm the shit. Like, there's two different things. I hold myself in a higher standing. But like I said, when I said what happened with her, and I'm watching people actually defending her wrong because they just want to see drama. You know what I'm saying? Please, please. You're not going to hurt me. All you did was make me know that I'm turning over a new leaf. That's how you ever even got in my world. And you can't buy me like you can't. And hey, to anybody, let me tell you something. Since the Sweaty thing, there's been times I could have came on easily and asked for aid and assistance. I never will. Because see, I saw when she came and gave me something I didn't ask for, it's people actually questioning that I was using this woman. So, on nothing. If you give it, you gave it yourself. And I'm going to leave it there because that's what was going on anyway. But I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to leave it there. I've never not got nothing. that when you gave it, I didn't say what it was sending for. It is. Then somebody will still go and believe that she was not only taking care of me, she was taking care. That's how highly people was thinking of me. Why? Because the gossip sound good. I was in a hotel with my bills, hotel and all, coming about $3,000 a month, and I'm being nice because we was at 2 in the room. You get what I'm saying? Even when she gave me the most money she ever gave me, which was the grand, it couldn't cover me for, you know what I'm saying? It couldn't cover me in my room for a month in a 1-star hotel. You think I'm ashamed of that? I'm not. For what? Because when my dog needed me to rock for him, I did. My loyalty was true. And I put him in a situation and I didn't move until I got him out and we came together. And that's why we sitting here right now. I remained loyal and true, and I trusted in the one thing that's carried me through everything I've ever been through, and that's God, the one that lived in me, who made me, who had a plan for me. You know what I'm saying? I grew as a person. I learned to love myself so much. Who cares what you think? I know what I feel. I know who I am. So as far as I'm concerned, and what could have broke me, it didn't kill me. It made me stronger. So I'm going to knock it. I've met some beautiful people in my life, in this life, doing this. So I had to think of that. I had to remember that. I had to remember sitting at that bar, laughing in person with people. And in all my anxieties and stuff, I never had anxiety while I was out there with them. Except for the one day when I felt like I was walking in circles looking for Heidi, and I got anxiety because I'm blind, you know? But other than that, I was fine. And I was okay. And God let me know that in seasons, reasons, and lifetimes, and that you had to start opening yourself to things bigger than what you know. And I did. So I had to be like, oh, I'm going to come off that. But yeah, she put me in a place where I was like, oh, people want to see the nasty in me. Y'all seem to think that there's not some dark heifer that don't live. I don't have to prove that. I don't have to prove that. Cross the line, and I promise you'll meet me. You'll meet because every part of me, the good, the bad, the freaky, the this, they all me. They all me. They all she. She is me, and me is her. Okay, girl, it's me. That's a no. Because I'm telling you, I was ready. And people testing in my blackness. Man, what? How dare you? How dare you? One of the biggest excuses my whole life I've heard people saying is like, if you say it, why can't I say it? So I said, let me try taking it out my thing. So I dare you to approach it to me. So I'd be lying and say I haven't used it, but me use it here to this platform like that? Never. Never. Don't come at me like that, because some people say if you do it, it makes it okay. Fine, I'm not gonna do it. Now you're gonna show me some damn respect. I'm respected when I enter a room because I show respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never, like I said, I came through everybody's chats for a year and a half saying, no, hey. I came in every time. You know why? Because I ain't had time. People say you was on this. Was you doing this? Did you come from this person? I seen you up over there. Looky low. I'm glad you seen me. I hope I bent over and twerked something for you. Like, what was I doing? Was I saying hello? Was I saying good chat? Great live? Was I cracking a joke? What was I doing? What was I doing? Was I in there dropping secrets? Was I in there dropping secrets? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, sis. I was so happy when y'all pulled up. Thank you. I was happy meeting everybody. It was so funny getting off a plane and talking to Heidi as she getting off a plane and we walking through our airport to meet each other. Like, I believe in energy. And energy is past points and places and things you did. And so it's the energy. It's really who you are. It's the surface, and I believe in energy, so well, nobody can take that from me. Because, like I said, if I'm not comfortable and peace, I can't even sleep. Like as far as be comfortable, but I didn't sleep because we were awake having fun. Like I knew that when the moment ended, it was over for that trip, and so I just wanted to enjoy it. So it's much love, and like I said, even when it comes to my mods, one thing about me is I get to know my mods to hold a conversation, so I can know who they are. I don't need, I mean, like on here, I need to know who you are on YouTube. So I haven't met my mods physically in person, but I feel like I do know them personally. So it's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just solidified the moment. It's just that's it. But other than that, it's a bug. But Ward, how you doing? Oh, you mean you've been on a throne? It's a kingdom, and when you come up in here and you wearing a crown, I know you was sitting on a throne watching. Appreciate you for coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for bringing that crown in here. I love to see new jewels. I kid you not. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm like, oh. She is. That TL is such, sometimes TL. She said, I was pulling up looking for who was on the picture. I said, what? She said, she was. I said, only TL. And we both blind. It's only, it's today the third. It's only 13 more days that I'm her left eye, because then as I get better, I guess I'm be her left and right eye. Because I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. But now it's funny because I'm left eye and she right eye, right? But these days, my right eye better than my left one. And shit, because now the left one, the one we about to do. No, 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 no. I don't even know who that is. I have no idea what Siri is doing. No. But yeah, she do. She do. Yes. Yes. And that's the one thing I tell you. I pick my minds wisely because I follow my gut. You know what I mean? I followed what my heart felt. I followed that. I followed the energy, and the energy said it was all right. And then as I got to speaking to them, you know what I mean? Like, I had never heard their voices before. No matter how many times I've seen them in a chat or whatever, or talked to them on IG, I'd never heard their voices. And so when I hear their voices, I feel an energy too. And so I follow that. And it's remained true to a point that even if it flipped tomorrow, if one of them turned on me tomorrow, I'm going to leave out respectfully because I got respect for you. And the fact I gave it to you was real. I'm not going to go backwards and be like, oh, remember when I was saying they was cool? Really, they was getting on my nerves then, girl, and I couldn't stand for it. No, 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 no. I will pull them definitely to the side because I got enough respect for them. Just like I say, about the people I have respect for on here that I really am building a real friendship or relationship with. I have enough respect for you that anything we need to talk about, trust me, we talked about it first. When it came to Sweaty, when Terry Lynn said she was going to do that live, I said, because we were cool with Sweaty, we owe her to tell her that this live is going to be and she could come. So before you said it, wait to hear back from her, but ain't nobody going to wait all night to hear back from you. Then Black, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. How you feeling? Emmy Lou for life. Um, yeah, and like I said, yeah, no, so I pick my minds wisely. And like I said, Emmy Lou has not been in a chat with us since the first week of September. And I'm never not hollering her name with love. Period. Period. And no matter what was going on with her, that would be nobody's business but to pray and love on her. Period. And when you speak on her anywhere amongst me, you better speak highly. Because if you don't speak on her at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a buck and it's stuck. 5 life. Like, period. Period. It's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Because my minds don't get paid monetarily by me. But they definitely got a piece of my heart. They definitely got a real piece of me. That people in my real life know who my minds are because they really mean something to me. So like I said, that's just, it's all respect. And it's all respect. So even if I came in and came on the live and not one of us was in the chat, please know wasn't nothing going on with us. It just, they wasn't in the chat. Just know that. Like, we ain't got, it's not that kind. And if you think like that, then tell me something about what you be doing, because I ain't thinking like that. You didn't. And I shouldn't have to drop their business for you to know that they not in the chat and we not feuding. They my mind. They still got a ranch. Did they come up here and still got a ranch? Then we still good. Then we still good. Let them come up in here and can't be seen. And they saying stuff like, "Did you see me?" And then y'all in the chat telling me like, Danny, one of your minds just walked. Then ask me if we got a problem. Okay? And if they block you, won't see them in here neither. Not only will I not see them, the greatest thing about it, if I block them, you won't see them either. You won't know they talking neither. You can say, where they at? They doing good. Keep them in your prayers. That's how I speak about them. But that's not gonna happen. Don't even worry about no shit like that. I don't. I knew who was gonna be my moms before they became my moms. Every last one of them, except for Emmy Lou. Except for Emmy Lou. Except for Emmy Lou. Emmy Lou asked me to be my mom. And I had told her, because I told her flat out, I was just gonna rock with Susan until I was monetized. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to have any wars. I didn't want it to be no competition. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to set a precedent and stay there. And like, I didn't want nobody to agree with me. I just wanted to be naturally who they were. And then, you know what I mean? And then we all work together. Like, it's for real. Like, I care about you. You being something. You must be respected up in here. Like, you know what I mean? No feuds with me and nobody else. It's all respect. If I think my mind's gonna be in something that I might know and they don't, I'm most definitely tell my minds not to be in there. Only because I don't want them. I don't want them to end up in nothing that's gonna. Because I'm gonna go on the bananas even if they was wrong. I'm gonna go. Because I go somewhere. Hey, like that day when I was up on Tennessee and then that was, oh, yo, Susan, I see you, Susan. I'm, man, who the fuck she talking to like that? Like, real talk. Real talk. That's like anybody I roll with. Come talking garbage to me and anybody around me. Like, you think I'm gonna say something first? They gonna speak up to. Like, real talk. Like, I don't know nobody do that. So I don't do it. No, I don't do it. Man, that's what my minds, man, please. And all my minds is about it. You better know that. Like, you what you better know is all my minds is about it. They definitely can defend their own self. They definitely ain't with the shits. They definitely ain't scared. They definitely ain't. You know what I mean? Yes, 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 yes. And we love her. And I love her and we love her. That's facts. I know I love her. If I didn't, I wouldn't speak on her. I love him. You definitely miss. You definitely love. And if I say this much, if I never spoke to her again, I'm grateful to have ever talked to her. I'm grateful for every conversation I've ever had with her. I'm grateful for every moment. I'm grateful for her love and her respect and the foundation of building the kingdom. And I salute her. And I always will. And like I said, if we throw numbers, I kid you not, don't worry, as I'm putting my studio together, you'll see her name on my wall. Like, my mom's a part of my team. They hold a crown that never dies for me. Like, it don't. It just don't with me. And that's why shoot. Oh my goodness. No wonder. That's why I'm all in it. I ain't even put my post up yet. It's my appreciation day, and you know it's stuck on the third with me. I'm like, damn, I'm extra feeling my mind. You know why? Because it's the day I let not only feel, I feel them every day. That's why, like I told you, I've done everything. I've moved my lives. I've changed my schedule. I don't go on at this time because I love them and I respect what they're doing. So I do. So it's the third. I already know I'm gonna get up on here and drop my thing because I don't just put them a month earlier. I just definitely put them up on the day of. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the day I respect it for everybody to see it. But if they don't see it daily, I love them daily. I love them daily. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for your love for me. I thank you for the respect and love you have for yourself. I thank you for the respect and love you give to every crown that comes in this building. I thank you that you don't bother to worry about who it is you like and you don't like. You respect that the law of this land says if you wear a crown, we're going to show you ours. So for that, I respect you. I love my minds. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tina, for being Tina. Thank you. Thank you for being here and a part of the kingdom. Thank you, Marianne, Mama Ann, for being you. Thank you, because each of you brings something different, and I don't expect you to be the same, because I wouldn't like it if you were all the same. Your individuality is what makes me love you. Dana says, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining this here squad with us and being a part of this team here with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my Susan. Yasmin, how you doing? Thank you, my Susan. Thank you for being here. Because like I said, my moms are bosses. They are living full lives, taking care of a bunch of stuff. And they such bosses that they giving 100 to a bunch of things. And for that, I salute them. I salute them. I thank them. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And like I said, in the sense of it, right or wrong, they rocking. I'm rolling. Told you I've been through everywhere. And one of the things, just like with my kids, I had to keep myself somewhere with the ear to the street because they had to be out here in it. Same thing. Same thing. Black, how you doing? How you doing? Happy Monday. Nobody. That's what I'm saying. I like my boss OBO. Now, even they in the chat, they say their opinion. That's what they doing. They ain't doing nothing. They good people. They usually ask. You know what I'm saying? They good. They good. So I'll lose it when they say, "Wait, what?" She said, "What?" I don't like the way you even saying her name, yo. Like, I'm like, calm down, Joe. Sit down, man. Shoot. Yeah, you think I'm a drawn color? Man, I draw on color, then I'm gonna tell you I don't love my grandkids, or I only love this part. I don't love every piece of them. You understand? Not knowing no mistakes, I couldn't have them if they weren't what they were and who they were. So it is what it is. Please, I know people of every race is about that life. Straight from, I know people from straight Iran about that life. I know people Mexican about that life, Puerto Rican about that life, white about that life, Italian about that life, Jewish about that life, Greek about that life, Polish, man, Jewish, you name it. I mean, I check you. Because it's the character, it's the people. And that's like if I don't like you, I just don't like you. I care less about the other stuff. If you came in any color, I wouldn't like you. If you think because it's you black, I'm like, baby bad. Baby bad. Mm. Oh, man, I got that too gone. Oh, oh, man. Life is much better. Like I said, but I got to go on Thursday to get my approval for my surgery. Thank you, my man. Yeah, I got to go Thursday and do my get my approval for surgery, and then on the 11th. So as we creep down these days, we got something to do every week. So we on the 6th on Thursday to get the approval. We went and got the tooth out last Tuesday. which led to two teeth. But anyway, we did that last Tuesday. We go Thursday to get our approval. Then we go on 11th to get the measuring for the cornea, because the center for the cornea, the place where you get the donor from the cornea, they already approved it, and then my date is already approved, so they'll put the measurements in, and then I get the cornea. And so that's it. Then on the 18th we go in. The good thing is we come home on the 18th too. So I mean, it's the process of the surgery, and then, like I said, you have to stay there a couple hours afterwards. That's it. They just want to make sure you're okay. Gotta stay there a couple hours. That's it. So we doing it. I'm just ready to get it over with, though. Tell y'all the truth, man. That's like on some real talk. It's the third. It's 15 days away. I'm ready to get it over with. I keep saying 13, 15. See, I'm pushing it earlier. It's the 18th of April. So I'm just ready to get it over with. And I have to remember when I go on the 11th, you got to take that paperwork. I take that paperwork. I mean, on the 6th, I got to take that paperwork with me for the release. Because then on the 11th, I give it to them. But my doctors are cool with each other. But my job is to do what I got to do. So, but look, that's the part of you that's immature. They know each other. They'll tell each other. I know they're talking to me. They gonna say, that's not their job. I told you my primary doctor is who referred me to my eye doctor. So, and got me in there that day. I'm saying I had an illness in my eyes for years that they was just calling it astigmatism, and it wasn't. And it was destroying my eyes. Like I said, when I got diagnosed, I got a diagnosis with them both in both eyes. But this eye, my right eye, was damn near at 100%. And so, like I said, it was like a heel. Like it was letting little water get up under it. It looked like blood vessels was popped in my eyes, but this one was only at like 20%. But within the last 2 years, I have took it from there to it's so bad that when we do the review and you cover up my left eye, I can't see any of those words. I can see me. I can't see those words though at all. Okay. But if you cover this eye, I can still see it. I can see the names. I can see the words. And then I have to, but when both eyes are open, you're going to catch me squinting because this one is straining to see. But if I cover this one, I could look at it and see that says everything will be okay. Push. Yes, they are I can see better. But with this eye, I have no idea what any of that says. I don't. And then it kind of starts making me scared because I can't see. So I'm 43. You think I'm taking going blind? Hell no. I'm not even claiming no shit like that. Please, baby. This tongue ain't gonna say that. This tongue done said a lot of stuff and it came into fruition. I refuse. Hold on. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my charger. Hold on. Baby, don't go home. And I don't know why I didn't just go live on the computer. This charger gets on me. This thing is so annoying. It's an energy saving. It's a great it's a great thing for the all the stuff I have plugged in. But I swear you'll forget because you're gonna plug it in, you gotta turn it. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much work. It's too much. But I have to get another one. I got great extension cords. So I have this one and it has like an 18-foot cord. I've not shown it to it on here before. But anyway, it has everything on it. You could plug in your phone without the brick on the end. It sort of just, it has the USB ports. It has a bunch of ports. It has an energy saver. It has a bunch of stuff to it. I need to get another one like that. I don't like cheap extension cords at all. At all. I can't stand them. Because I always feel like they're going to overheat. Something's going to happen. Told you, electrical fires, gas, these are things that appear, gas leak. I'll tell you, I'm always going to have a window open around me because I'm just, certain things I just have phobias about. Gas is one of them. Gas is one of them. Especially when I live in a building or a place with other people because it might not be my doing. It could be theirs. No. 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 Like carbon dioxide. But yeah, no, like I said, I went and ran and charged this up because I didn't feel like having to end my live on the other one. But in a few minutes, I'm going to wrap this on up. It's almost noon. Dang it. Is it? I've been on here 2 hours, y'all. Wasn't the Cooper Keepers? I did not know that, y'all. Oh my goodness. No wonder my thing was about to die. No wonder. It was like, girl, it's almost noon. You came on at 9:45. Like, I need you to get it together. Yes, I had a lot to say. I talk so much. You one of those people, like, when you was growing up, everybody say, oh, you know you could talk, girl. You know, I was always one of those people. I can talk. I can listen. I learned to listen better than I used to. You know what I mean? But I also learned because it was also all this stuff that you were just holding in, just waiting to get it out. So everything led you to getting it out. Everything led you to spitting it out, you know? No, I'm not. I said a few minutes. I said in a few minutes. I didn't even know it was this late. I'm like, it's noon. It's noon. I tell you, I ain't looked at the time. And this whole time, I'm sitting up in my room in the stew. Sitting in the stew. Y'all see what that sign say. Don't look back. You ain't going that way. Ain't. And hey, if you do look back, just realize how far you got. Just how far you got from where you were when you were back there in it. You know what I mean? You always cussing somebody out. Think all the times you didn't cuss somebody else out. You know what I mean? Think of them times. Don't you think of them times? The times I was like, ooh, the old me would have. Whenever I say that, like, ooh, the old me would have, I always say, girl, you came a long way. And then I get excited. You know what I'm saying? I get excited. I say, bang, you came a long way. Oh, it's 12:43 your time. I don't know why. Wait a minute. My thing just said, oh, no, yeah, it's 11:43, 44 my time. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't going that way. You going that way. And if I ever look back, it's to look at them good times. Look at them, and I want to be like on Scrooge and Christmas Past. I want to just be looking in the window and just remembering how good it was and enjoying it. And that's what I want to do. You know. You know, when I sit and I think of my grandkids, or I'm with my grandkids, or I'm talking about my grandkids, I think of how much they mean to me, but also how much when I look in their eyes and I see them, or I see a picture, or I see them in person, and I think of when my children were young. And I would look in their eyes, and all I wanted for them was the best. But then I got scared because I know the world is dark and it's super cold, and it could definitely catch you in any kind of way, and I wasn't going to let it catch them. I wasn't gonna let it be their story, so I didn't get to appreciate all that time, and you don't get it back. And so with them, I'm enjoying every moment. I can't, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can't, you know what I mean? The other day I got my granddaughter. It was like 8 in the morning. I had all day. That went to the music. I mean, went to the aquarium. One of my favorite places in the shop with my grandbaby. And my first time going into my grandbabies to one of my favorite places and be with her, and I loved it. And I'm blessed. That's a blessing. Somebody could call if they want more. That's what's wrong with us. We never satisfied. But how you gonna get more if you can't even enjoy what you got? Like I gotta live in what I got. You know what I mean? I can't live in what you got. That shit ain't gonna feed me tonight. That's what I tell you. What you eat ain't gonna never make me shit. I ain't never been so hungry that my best friends or my homies ate, and I was like, oh, never, never. Oh, how you doing? How you doing, baby? How you doing? I'm here saying, you know what? The job God got for us, or the mission that you got in life, is yours. Like all of us got a different mission. We ain't all on the same mission. We ain't on the same mission. Don't let nobody take from you what's your mission. I think I did that for so long. See that? Did y'all see how that just ghost pumped on here and then it just kept coming on there? That comment. So wait, what's just going on? Like, but yeah, I did because I thought that ain't the mission. My mission is to be Robin Hood. My mission is yes, give them up, tell them the kingdom. You know, because you're under 18. The kingdom though knows you're one of the young princes. We love the princes and the princesses because they are the future. You know, don't put Whitney Houston up in here because you know how I will. You know how I will. But yeah, and so I love that they know, man. I'm doing this. I'm trying to get these adults in line. Yeah, they don't want it. No, I ain't trying to get them in line. I'm trying to let the youth know. Hey, if you see things that you know should be better, even if it's coming from your parents, you just do better. Break the chain. I said, you break it. You break it. They tried. And you know what? To those parents who they didn't break the chain and they had children that broke the chain, it was you that would have birth to give birth to those children that would break the chain. So just count that in yourself and keep it moving. But let's break these chains, man. Let's break these generational curses. Because these people out here talking about people, these are generational curses they living in. That alcoholism is a generational curse. That suicidal is a generational curse. All this stuff be curses on people, and they be on them. Somebody gotta break it. All right, break these chains because we all shackled up together in it. You know what I mean? Your mother's mother never could be happy in a relationship, and now here you in the same thing, baby. That wasn't your destiny. That was theirs, and the reason it's everybody else's is because they took on it. It's not yours. It's not yours. It's not yours. Oh, you're welcome, Junior. Love from the kingdom. Why is this thing? There we go. Yeah, he is. He is. He is. Mm-hmm. JJ. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. Because to tell you the truth, even when you just said JJ, I'm like, oh, because I remember Junior. So I was thinking, oh, did she say the name? I know it's Junior. It's the prince of me. Hmm. But yeah, yeah, like I said, that's it. So we done talked about everything. We done talked about Jag. We done talked about relationships. I done said I didn't put my thing up yet, but it's my appreciation day. I done gave my love and respect to my sisters. Um, what else we talked about? We talked about being out here on YouTube. I mean, we talked about some, random enough about a lot today. Got my ass because I done lost track of time. I done lost track of time. But like I said, these days that's what I was gonna follow. Anybody who know me know, especially the other content creators. I ain't here trying to step on nobody's toes because that ain't what I'm about. You know what I mean? I don't rise to the top on your back. I rise to the top on an escalator. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different movement in how I move. But I said starting in April, because when I get ready to go into surgery, I had to do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I know I'm doing what I gotta do or what I'm supposed to do or I need to do, that's it. That's it. That's how I'm moving. So even with I'd love to say sometimes I'll be on here. Sometimes I might be on here 40 minutes. Sometimes I might be on here 2 hours. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But one thing is I never sit and can go live for hours straight because it's gonna be breaks. I gotta do stuff. I gotta take my dog. So I can't. So even if I did it, it would be like that day at the hotel. Yeah, I remember I did 4 lives in one day. So I actually was live almost 8 hours in that day, but it was broken down. I went live at 7 a.m. I went live at 12. I went live at 4, and I went live at 8. Because like I said, in between, I got things to do too. But that's it. That's why I said there might be times. Because the other night I almost did. I almost came on here at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's so funny. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I started to come on here. And I said, well, if I come on this late, I'm just coming on. I don't expect it. Like the day I went live at midnight, I don't expect mine to be up. I expect them to be asleep. Doing, like I said, all my mods, except for one, are all an hour ahead of me on time. So if it's 2 my time, it's 3 day time. You know what I mean? And don't you know, I look at my comments and I'm like, Mama Ann just sent me a message like 10 minutes ago. I said, shoot, I should have hit that live button. I said, she was already up here. I said, Mama Ann was up. This was what? This was yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? This was in the last couple of days because I almost pushed live. I just was gonna crack some jokes because I was. But yeah, but she was up. She had said, I said, wait, she's still up. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm gonna follow because one of the things I know about after my surgery is one, my sleeping pattern is not gonna be the same. So I can't consistently tell you the morning gonna work for me because it might not. I might be up all night and sleep all morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. So I just have to follow what I can do. You know what I mean? How I can make it. So I really have to. So I'm just trying to get myself in that zone to just, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. And make sure that I'm setting every angle in this room that I can. So I'll also know how I'm gonna move around, how it looks, what it shows. You know what I mean? That's it. I say no rooms. You know what I mean? That's all. So I did using the TV yesterday and the day before. Today I came over here to this side, but actually what I should have done was just went live on my computer, but for some odd reason I sat my laptop in front of my computer. That's why my wireless keyboard is over here because I had to move it to sit my laptop in front of my computer that I could have just went live on my computer. Now, I'm such a force of habit that I went live on my laptop now the whole entire time I've had a channel. Like when I get a laptop a week after I start channel, 2 weeks, something like that. Because like I had the camera and stuff, but I got a laptop 2 weeks after I went and started going live. And now to me it's time to get a new laptop, but I'm not even worrying about that right now. I was only concerned with having myself prepared that on those days I have to be in. Because like I said, if I prepare for this surgery for what happened off of the last one, I literally, the first couple of days after my surgery, I was okay. I literally took a picture on Facebook outside, no sunglasses on, no patch on my eyes, but you could tell my eye was a little dent, looked a little in because it was brand new. And so, it looked a little different. My face was still a little swollen, but I didn't have a patch on. I literally woke up one day, about 4 days after my surgery, and I woke up and my eye felt like it was gooey. Like it just felt like I had all this cold in my eye, but it didn't. It just kept tearing and I could barely open it. And I ended up having to go to my doctor's office that morning because I couldn't keep my eye open and I couldn't I couldn't come out in the light. And so I used my sunglasses that they gave me after surgery. And I had those on and they helped, but it still was bothering me. And when I went, I had a cyst on my eye. So they had to remove the cyst from my eye in the office. And while removing it, they realized there was another cyst. Like I said, it was just going downhill. And so I went from that to I couldn't even really be outside when the sun was out. So I would get up before the sun really came up, you know what I mean? And then while the sun, especially when it was at its peak, like I never even knew that the sun had a peak time. Like I learned its peak time because it was bad for me. It was bad for me. The sun really bothered me, and lights bothered me. Like, I wore glasses at night because they bother me. I couldn't be on the road with anybody at night because the lights coming toward me was killing me. Like I couldn't. So when that's going on, most of the days I kept my eyes closed. I just kept lights off. And so if I come live, the good thing is I can have the lights off and just be like this. I can do that. You can do that. That's why I told you There was periods when I was just listening to the content creator because I couldn't read the chat. So I would sometimes come in the chat and use my phone so I couldn't talk it in. I could say, hey, and it'll type that in there. Hey. And sometimes I'd be scared because I wasn't reading what it was saying. And sometimes you look at it and be like, Gerber, I'm like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Like, I didn't even say it. And I pushed in. Oh my God, they're going to think I'm illiterate. They're going to think. And I said, I don't care. They should know I'm blind. And if they think I'm typing, they should be glad it's even words. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm blind. Yeah. Like I said, then when I was on the steroids, my insomnia kicked in real bad. It turned my stomach, so then I had to get on stuff about my stomach because the steroids really messed my stomach up. So I guess I was just going through a line. And that first year was very hard. It was very hard, and having to accept that I can't drive, I can't get back in classes, I can't do this, and just it's just blah, blah, blah. It's a lot. And we had a pandemic, and we had a doggone race war, and it was just too much going on. It was like I can't. And how can we be going through this in the world when I'm weak? I told you, I've said it on people's platform during the time. I used to literally sit in my window like Malcolm X all night. I couldn't sleep anyway. I couldn't sleep anyway. And so I did. And the only thing that was coming on at night on YouTube was more drama and the whole thing with Sherelle and John and all this. So you watched it because at least somebody was up with you and get your mind off of this. But I'd be up all night. I remember. So yeah. But on the iPod, yeah, like I said. So this time I'm just prepared. That's it. I'm prepared. I know every step. I know how many steps it takes for me to get from my room. I put everything in this place so I know where everything is. I know how sometimes even I close my eyes to get stuff just in case. I am more than prepared. But what I want to make sure that I'm prepared for the most is how it feels to my spirit going through. Because I can prepare mentally all I want, but it's what it does to you when you're in it. Like I got to make sure that I'm balancing all of the energy. That's what I told you. Yeah, you want to get up in some goofy negative stuff, baby. I got better stuff to think about. I'm sorry that my life is not so whatever that I got so much time to be that concerned with somebody else's problem. I don't, because that won't help me see anything clearer. It won't. It won't. Oh, wait. What's going on? That's right. Positivity is the key. Oh, definitely we'll keep her in our prayers. Oh man, definitely. Oh yeah. Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. That's it. That's who got us off. That's why even with my son came out of his apartment the other day. It's been so much going on trying to place his dog, all kind of stuff. So just going through that, I wish I could have did it. My dog was not going for it, so just been going through a lot of stuff. But I told my son, and I mean it, the same guy got you, got me. That's it. I don't know, cause see, you belong to him. Same one, you just gotta believe that. Same one got me, got you. Laughing in prayers for Willow. Willow is part of the fur family. But yeah, definitely. Definitely. But I also know all them pets is responsibilities. I know. I just spent 16,000 trying to house my dog so that we can get a place. I know. hmm hmm Definitely praying for Willow. And God's got Willow. I do. Because when I'm overstressed, the paranoia in me makes me think somebody's coming and I'm going to put them down. I just think like that. I'm on cute. Like, let me tell you something. I got 3 cameras that you about to see because at all times, I don't trust me. Well, think I trust anything in society? I don't. But I sure do love a warning. I love that warning come before distraction. Get it? So I'll stay on my cues. Any angle, like the only camera I got set up right now is the one at my front door. This one to go right outside my back door, and one that comes in my studio. You know why? Because my studio is my business, and it gives me an angle of recording while recording. Because if I'm running my camera, I'm constantly recording. So it's constantly on record. So you can take those things and break it down. You can break down why you was recording. I can break down why I was putting something together. So I constantly think like that. I told you, I'm like old boy from Valley. I sit with the dang on screen looking at the screens, Booney. Like I'm really, man, please. Oh, please. Please. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead. Take that call, girl. You at work. That's your job. You just over here kicking it. You go ahead. I know that's the one thing. Duty, y'all work on always. That's your priority. That's what you got up to do. I'm glad you got time to even come up on here and say hello. Especially in the morning. You know what I mean? If we was in the evening, but nah, trust me, I know. I know. Shit, I got friends who think I care more about being on here than even seeing them. It's not that. This is part of my life. It is. I'm not gonna tell you it's my life. I'm not gonna tell you it's what pays my bills. You know what I mean? I put back anything into this, back into this. Anything, my check from YouTube, it come back into me, which is back into this. It's truly that. It is truly that. And as it grow, it'll do more and it'll be more of a finance. But no, but it's part of me. It's part of what I do. It's part of my life. And I don't want nobody. I really don't want anybody to think that I want or I'd be mad or anything about like that. No, no, Booney. I'm happy, girl. That's a boss. I'm not saying they even look at my minds, they all working. My Susan be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and starting work. Be at work till 6. Monday through Saturday. Tina be at work, get off work, be with the grandbabies. Dana get off work, be working 12-hour shifts, get off work, be with the grandbabies on a day. I mean, they say, Marianne, my moms be busy. Let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to think back on last year. There was lots of times I wouldn't even come live for a day or two. You know why? Because I didn't want them to feel like I was putting too much on them. You hear me? Like I didn't. Because I knew they was busy. Booked and busy. I know it. And I'm proud of them. Like I said, the fact that they can even they be in here before I am just to greet everybody and say hello. So that shit, like I said, they put 100 in everything they do. They put 100. So I definitely respect them. I understand. I'm like, she working. Look at her. She double working. She in meeting, coming out of meetings, popping in, saying, hey, kicking it, checking on well all doing our girl. She bucked. She is bucked. That's what I told you. My moms is about it. They about that life. They take care of business. They do. They do. They don't slack on nothing they doing, including mine. And they don't slack. You better know. They just be proving what I said. Every time I say it, they just prove it all over again. I told you, my mom's about that life. They be busy. They be busy. I mean, and they bossing and everything they doing. I promise you. They be working, taking care of the grandkids, all of them. They ain't taking care of their grandkids, taking care of their business, taking care of their health, still being there for you, still giving love to everybody, going through life. My Marianne has been in this chat and she lost the love of her life not, 3 weeks ago? And she still come up in here shining. She still make time not only to come in the building to give love. And in everything she going through, if somebody tomorrow called me a B.I., Mariana be ready to buck, booyaka, booyaka, boom, boom. You heard me? My moms are my sisters. And let me tell you something about my twin sister. If I never brought her on here, what you must know is she is the wind beneath my wings. She is the biggest part of me. I love her more than I love myself. And I love the hell out of myself. You heard me? Gonna note about my mom. These is my bitches. I love them. I respect them. And like I said, since it don't never hit no 12 o'clock in the afternoon and I ain't dropped my mod appreciation in my community, boy. You better check the 3rd of every month. And see, I don't forget. It mean a lot to me. I love you. I love you. Thank you. I thank you. Thank you for being you. As I said, don't be nothing else for me, please. Just stay you. Stay you. Hey, and if you got some flaws, me too. But that's what I said. They be doing everything. Susan, I be working all dang on day. Then she cooking dinner. She throwing birthday parties. She going to the doctor. She taking care. I said, girl, y'all be booked and busy, girl. And I love it. I love it. I love them. Yes, yes. Right around the time you lost your husband. Yes, 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 yes. Karma's up your arch. I hear during. How you doing? Yes, yes, yes. But she's here. But she's here. And she show up and she show out. She come up in here, she all good to everybody. She spreading love. Man, I told you. When I said I got a respect for my minds, you wouldn't believe. They inspire me. They inspire me. They inspire me in spite of everything that ever was dealt to them. In spite of anything, they are great people. They are great people. And that I'm like, man. And when it comes to the core values of life, we share the same ones, basically. So like I said, my sisters, I salute you. I salute you and thank you. Thank you for being here with little old me. As we grow with each other and we learn each other and we live this thing here called life. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, because I mean, where we winning on going down. I'm in here pulling everybody down all day to tell you where I'm at. Like I said, I don't know happy people who are always in negative shit. I just don't. I don't. They can tell me how happy they are, and you're not. You know, miserable people, they always find something miserable. No matter what's good, you can be like, oh, today a beautiful day. The sun came out, it's like 70 degrees. And I was like, it was cold last week. Bitch, I'm talking about today. Everything you say good, they're going to let you know they don't got that. That's negativity. It's going to stay negative. I don't know happy people who are in peace. Not that life is perfect. Not that it's white picket fences and a dog and 2.5 children. No. It's just that I am choosing to not see what it isn't, but enjoy what it is. That's it. That's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. It's just it. Oh yeah, crazy. Yeah, mama, you know it. You knew it. Fam. Familia. Y'all know, like I said, I done had that shit tattooed on my body. Familia, man. My kids is 20, man. My oldest is 26. I had this tattooed on my body since my son was like 14. You know what I mean? You see this? This B with a crown? Yeah. Stand for boss bitch, queen bitch. You know what I'm saying? Queen bitch, boss bitch, black queen. Black queen, you take the B you want it to be. I've had this on, like I said, boonie. This ain't something I just came into. I just really realized how to wear the crown. Because, they had the crown ain't light. It ain't light. It's a big responsibility. And it's 24/7, 365. So even when you're doing the wrong thing, you still got the crown. I do. I am. We didn't cross paths on accident. Sometimes it's not on accident and it's not for good, but when it's for good, you respect that. I definitely respect that. Definitely. That's why I tell you, when I'm looking at a queen in your crown, I don't give a damn what's under it. It's just like with the gang. I just know a real mofo is under it. That's what I know. That's what I know. I'm not here to judge all the things that got you your crown, because some of your jewels might have came in the pain because you made it through. You didn't make it over it. You didn't make it under it. You made it through it. You made it through it. Crazy cat mama every day is getting up because she made it through the day. Didn't mean tomorrow she woke up and now she just good and she don't think about no. And sometimes she just making it through the hour, the moment, the minute. Marianne is making it through the moment. I forget who that was in our chat. I know I don't want to say the wrong name, but I'll never forget when I used to still play music. And one day I was told that the song Hero by R. Kelly was somebody's song. And I've always liked that song, from the Muhammad Ali movie. But they said it was their song because it reminded them of what their son was to them, and they had lost their son. And every time I hear that song, I think of their story. Because it'd take a lot of strength to still be able to get up every day when your child will never get up again. So there's crowns we wear, baby. I don't know what the pain behind it is, but I know that behind all that, look at this queen, look at this king that is still giving love, showing love, being better than what the circumstances showed them to be. Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. If you grew up in a home where racism was everywhere and you're not that, that's beautiful. I'm glad you broke the chains. I'm glad to meet you, and I'm glad that was your past, because look at you now. Don't look back. You ain't going that way. And see, when you're going that way, you don't have to worry about looking back because you're just there. There's nowhere to look back to. You're living in it. You're living in it. All these queens in my building. Y'all make me proud. Y'all let me know that even if you don't see it right now, it's gonna be okay. Like, some strong women in these chats. And there's some strong women, because every time we talk about all these tragedies, it's lots of them who tell me they've been through them. And look at them. But see, that's why we also have a lot of women that when it goes down, they get so defensive because they never gonna let nobody do that to somebody again. They remember the day when somebody was doing it to them, and they gonna fight for them. They gonna fight because they don't see that they need to fight, so they gonna fight for them. Yeah, I see that too. I felt that way. And then I realized, why are you fighting harder than these people are fighting? They just use it. They know they could victimize us by knowing that we're gonna have a soft spot for people doing that to them. But what are they really doing to fight for themselves? That's the question I ask of thee. Once again, I ain't nobody bodyguard. And didn't I tell you my friends about it? I mean, they about it. You know what I'm saying? My homies about it. It took me 40 years to even realize I deserved it. Thank you. That's right. Yes, that's it. That's it, sis. And I'm telling you, when I came on this kingdom, I kept saying, I'm waiting for the right moment. I'm going to do it at this moment. I'm going to do it at this moment. And when it pulled me in and came in, I said, well, you're starting from the very beginning. So whatever it is what you'll make it. And what do you want to come on here and do? And there were days I want to come on here, y'all, and tell you, like, I just want to give up. Like, I just feel like if I wasn't alive, I don't have to hurt no more. And there's some greater pains. I've been through some great losses in my life, and I know there's some greater pains to come. And I just don't think I can do it. I don't think I can take another L, Joe. And I want to come on and tell y'all that. But as soon as I be sitting before that camera, I'd say play a song. in the songs that would come on let me know that wasn't the cry. But I had to let people know that the heart did understand, I did feel it, and I'm going through something. And we gonna love each other out. And so that's what I did. And y'all loved me for me. For me. I ain't come up in here and the Sambo dance. They swore people I came in. I didn't do that. I didn't come in. Hey, here's the thing. I ain't never even sent a super chat to nobody. Like, never. One of the main reasons is because most of the time I deal in cash, not in nothing else. But I've never even done this over there trying to buy nobody nothing. Not saying that you do that, but people think that. They think they make you more important. It doesn't. It means that people from their heart, they decide they want to give something to you and they gave it to you, and that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I've been sitting live in times I've been live. Somebody like, coffee on you. My sis Tina's done. Go get a big ass coffee. That's a blessing. Whether you had it or you didn't, it's a blessing. That somebody even thought about you. Okay. Love you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just, like I said, to me, any of that stuff's a blessing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because when you realize being an adult, like, it's that, oh, and to think when we was kids, remember you always, I can't wait to be grown. Especially when you got about 17, you was too close. I'm grown. I'm grown in 3 months. You'd be like suddenly at 18, you just the biggest adult in the world. Or did y'all just think that? Was that me? Because my kids seem to have thought it too. They seem that they said stuff like when they turn 18, like, I'm 18. I can't have no curfew. I'm 18. What? Where does that mean that? If you live with anybody, you got a curfew. Because ain't nobody just letting you run in and out their house all dilly-dilly all day and night. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. I'll go do that in the morning tomorrow. Is the runoff election. I'll go do that tomorrow. But yeah, no, it's just something I'm not gonna do. I did it, been there, done that. Definitely have to put that out. Yeah, so like I said, even in April, I'm trying to share more lives, even when I'm watching it. There's things I'm watching. I'm enjoying them, watching them. If I'm live and they going live and I will watch them, I'm bumping them, I'm promoting them. Like I said, I'm not one that's sitting around worried about if you came or you didn't come. If you're gonna watch it, you're gonna watch it before, after, however you're gonna watch it. Some people, just like when you live on Facebook and some people don't wait till it's over and then they go watch it. It's up to you. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Nobody we don't owe, none of us owe each other nothing but respect. And here's the thing, if you don't want to give that, I'm a fool to sit around and be around you. To take that, take all the disrespect. I'm not. Somebody else is. I'm not. Mm-hmm. Yes, you just got to see them. You just got to see them. Hey, if somebody was carrying a baby and they went in that hospital and both of them came out alive, baby, blessings. You better count it. Blessings. Blessings. Did you get up and your foot touch the ground? Because let me tell you something. Not only is it somebody in this chat can't get out their bed today. They would give anything for their feet to just touch the ground. Yeah, that's to anybody. When you're on the outside, look, come on in. Come on in. My word is my bond. I am who I say I am. You don't owe me nothing. You owe yourself respect. Like I said, the reason I tell people they wear their own crown. See, this is a kingdom of all royalty. You know what I mean? So at the end of the night, you wear your own crown, and your crown represents your ancestors, your word, your name, and who you are. And I do understand that's all sides of us. If you got me in the battlefield, I'm in soldier mode. If you got me up against the wall, I'm in self-defense mode. It doesn't matter. Like I said, so I understand that when seeing people. But when you come in here, wear your crown. When you come in here, show respect, because it's not just a safe place for me. It take a lot. First of all, I've seen a lot in life. Like whether it be on the internet, in real life, I've seen a lot in life. So it takes a lot to shock me. It takes a lot for me. Oh my God, I can't believe it. No, it takes a lot. And even in death, it takes a lot. And so when you come up in here, you show respect to each other. Because like I said, just look at it like this. If I allow this chat to be where people come in here to check people because they see them up in the chat, that's like allowing somebody to come into a room full of people and start opening fire. Everybody in danger. So we're not doing that. Because if you come up in here and show your ass, like I said, there's only one rule. If you got to check somebody up in here, please throw a crown next to it so I know it's the kingdom checking them off out. Please throw the crown. Please. And that don't mean come up in here to diss somebody throwing a crown, because that's going to get you double dissed. That's when we putting candles and crowns up, because I'm letting you know the candle is out, and I'm really on some strict nonsense right now. I'm talking gutta gutta gully gully. I'm talking everything. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Please, that's how you better know I get down like that up in here. I don't go in nobody chat to disrespect your chat. Bump you in your chat if that's how I feel. I just don't be up in there disrespecting your chat. You ain't coming up in here and disrespecting nobody. You didn't come up in here to check nobody. You ain't come up in here to grab nobody with a crown. Because see, one thing about the crown, we all wearing one. And how dare you think you're going to disrespect somebody up in this kingdom? You're not. They can shoot bombs outside. They can weeble it, wobble it, won't fall down. We ain't worried about it. I don't care. But do you think I care? You, baby, bam. You care. I don't. That's right. That's right. Encourage each other. So I'm not here to hold you to what you did. First of all, I have to know why you did it. Then I can hold some kind of judgment. But other than that, it's like, mm. Let's see, man. That's what I said Jaguar was earlier. She was a Timmy. A teed. A teed. I said ain't a tear coming out. Somebody squeak some oil in her eyes. Squeak it. Because she needs some, because she's dry. It's dry, girl. She's needing Visine, honey, because she's thirsty. Even in the eyes, honey. She's thirsty. YouTube got the power to make people think everybody in the world just talking their name. Viral, honey, is like that woman, old girl Brown, who K'd her husband on Facebook. She went viral. She was on every platform. Every person was talking about her. It made the news. Everybody knows the story. Ain't nobody who ain't heard about it. That's viral. On YouTube, viral is because, girl, that's not viral. Like, y'all gotta know what viral mean. Like, real viral. Real viral. And do y'all know some of the videos that went viral? Like, for real, they have, like, millions of views. They didn't just come out now. Some of them videos be 2-3 years old. That's why sometimes you'll see a video and somebody be like, I just seen that. It just came out. No, Booney, I saw that video 2 years ago. But now you see it's because it keep collecting, or it got put up by the right person and it made it go bigger. Like, but who want to be viral for some stupid shit like me and my man and my ex? And I'm telling y'all, I said this weeks ago, 2 weeks ago when I put it up. When it comes to old girl saying about the herpes, she did not say she had herpes. You have to listen on Jaguar's channel too when she's playing it in the car, the video. They're talking and they saying something about the tape, because that's what I said. They're going back and forth and yelling. Oh, and Jaguar likes to talk over you. And so Jaguar's talking over her and saying, yeah, I was sucking my husband's dick. And she said, oh, he got herpes. So what, you got it in your mouth? That's what she says. Listen to what she says. Oh, he got herpes. Don't you got it in your mouth? Because she's saying it like you said he nasty, but you were sucking his dick. Like, you got to listen. She never said she had herpes. And she said, "Oh, he got herpes, not he got herpes. Oh, he got herpes. So what you got it in your mouth? You sucking his dick? What you got? Because she's being talked over. Put your earbuds on. And if you got equipment, turn down Jaguar sound just a little bit if you can. You'll hear her. And if you can't do that, put the closed caption on it. Because it don't matter who's saying it, you're going to hear, the words are going to come across your screen. Because if they can be heard, they're going to be coming across your screen. So you're going to see someone saying, "Oh, he got herpes." Not I gave him herpes, I got herpes. Oh my God. But you know how many people are sitting in these chats who have herpes? For real. And they don't have to give disclaimers out, but they have herpes. Mm-hmm. There's people in some of these chats, they have HIV and AIDS, and they're just as good as the people who don't have anything. But when you keep saying it like, "Oh, he got herpes, that means he's nothing," then you're saying everybody what it has. And you must not know the reason that we have the commercials for it and we have Valtrex everywhere is because at one point it was every 2 out of 10. I don't know what the stats are, but once again, people, check your freaking senses. Check what's going on around y'all when y'all talking about something, so you can know that half the stuff we making fun of is going on all over the world. Like it's going on everywhere. Yeah, hurt now. Yeah, that's what they were. Yeah, that's how those insult was going. She wasn't saying, "Girl, I got it and I gave it to him," but now you're telling the world he has it. Have any of y'all been to the doctor, Jag? When was the last time you went to a doctor? Because in 3 years, I ain't seen you so much as go to the doctor about nothing. And y'all lived in a whole car with a dog. So like I said, but y'all, once again, more diagnoses. You call a whole content creator a name attaching the word AIDS to their name, hunty. You are wrong for that. Especially since they want to say that it's us who are the passers, the carriers, and the reason of the disease, which is a lie. Because even with Black women being so-called the number one, and once again, they're the number one carriers when you use a certain demographics. But everyone knows women can't even pass it like men can. I mean, they can pass it. But trust me, if a man with it lays down with 10 people and a woman lays down with 10, the numbers of who could pass it are going to be the same. And just like any STD you have, you can find out who the starter was. Just test all the people sleeping together and you'll know who the starter was. You'll know who passed it to everyone. See, people act like there's not science out here. There's real science out here. That's not just a conversation of what people are saying. I've never had an STD. Does that make me better than somebody or worse than somebody? I'm trying to figure out which one does it make me. And if somebody had an STD, I made them better. It's America. STDs, STIs. Come on, people now. Just because people won't even with bacteria, they done made. Come on, trick them out. Everything become an STI and an STD because we are sloppy out here as people. That's why I said when we had the mask for the pandemic, you're asking a country to protect itself or protect other people, and they won't even protect themselves in the bedroom. Baby, stop. Most of the people who tell you they don't use condoms don't even get tested. Please stop, because y'all gonna lead me into a conversation a lot of people ain't gonna want to have. You want me to have a society that does not protect itself, protect other people? It ain't no joke. It's not a joke. They say if you have cold sores, it's a form of herpes. You know how many people got cold sores? You know how many babies got cold sores because people allow people to kiss them on their mouth? You know how many people got cold sores because they played kissing games with people and they had them and you didn't know because they didn't, it was flaring up or they were just, who knows? They say scabies. Is it scabies? They call it the adult chicken pox. Is that it? No, that's not scabies. It's one of the, I'm trying to think of the name of it. They say that's a form of it. Herpes don't have to be sexual. It's bacteria. Like I need people to start reading. If we gonna get out here and drop knowledge and wisdom and facts and this, I'm gonna need you to start talking to me. I'm gonna need you to start really studying something. I'm gonna need you to know that, did you know that they got a whole pill that say that if gay men who have the virus, come on, baby, we living in a whole new society. Like I'm gonna need people to stop throwing people's stats out, and that's cute. Like that's not cute to me. It's not. And I don't have nothing. But if I did, I wouldn't be standing here to down people. Would I be standing here to try to help people and prevent anybody else from having to stand in my shoes? Because they might not be strong enough to tie them up. You understand me? Like, what world y'all living in? Because I'm not living in that world. Like, and you're not gonna make me. Duck, duck, goose. You it. I'm not. You it. I'm not. Oh yeah, I used to do that. Oh, I used to do that when it was real cold. Even though your bed was gonna be cold, I would always put on what I was gonna put on after the shower. I'd have it in the dryer. It'd be clean. I just have it in the dryer. And then I'd literally wait to take it out the dryer when I was about to put it on. And then I get under my cover and I just go, oh, I feel so comfy and so warm. I used to love to do that. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I don't play kissing babies. I side kiss them. I kiss them on top of the head. I'm not kissing no babies. Putting your germy self. I told y'all, I don't believe in people. I can't stand people always wanting me kissing. Like, y'all know that suck and blow game? The reason I don't like it is if somebody dropped the thing, their mouth is to yours. I don't, how do I know what's with your mouth? Let me catch you drinking off my bottle. Let me catch you putting your mouth up on my straw. Like, I don't even pass bottles around a liquor drink. People say, oh, it killed the germs. Man, let me tell you something. The reason we got so much disease and spread so much because people are not careful. They are not safe and they don't cover nobody ass but they own. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of people out here with HIV and there's a lot of people out here with herpes and these kind of things that you can't get rid of because somebody trusted somebody and they gave them that and then they ran around giving it to other people and not saying nothing. Because we live in a world of let me get you back. So I don't play pumping that. I don't play pumping that. Like that's not cute. And somebody got AIDS. What's that saying about them? Because it should be telling us that their immune system is just shutting down. Since that's what it is. Please. Like, can we talk about it? Can we talk about if they pass, it's not going to say they pass from AIDS. They're going to pass from whatever illness they got and their immune system couldn't fight it? Like, where is the joke? That's like saying everybody with AIDS is gay. Stop. I don't do propaganda. I'm eyes wide open and I'm a free thinker and it's all out there we can read. I can look at stats. That's why we do census, so I can look at the numbers. I don't need somebody to tell me I can read them. It's called statistics. Come on now. Come on. Make up your mind. It's like when it was Roe versus Wade. Are all the black women having 8, 9 abortions or are all the women having 8, 9 kids? Which one is it? Come on, make up your mind. You want to know what chick is having a bunch of abortions? The one that's having a bunch of abortions. Black, white, green, purple. That's the one. Stop. Like, I can't stand how we do stuff. Like, we get it together. Get it together. Sorry, this chair keeps squeaking. I don't want nobody to think I'm sitting here. Trust me, if I was sitting here farting and not caring that I was farting on live, I'd just be saying I'm farting. I'd say, I'm so gassy. Mm-hmm. It is a sad world when we think about that part. And everybody's not bad, but it's sad that that's how we do stuff. Like, oh, okay, he was being disrespectful to me. I'm gonna tell you his status. Why would that make? What? Now you being disrespectful to a bunch of people. He was being disrespectful to you. Oh well. Oh well. Mm-hmm. My eyes was wide shut for a long time. They wide open now. They wide open. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. And many people have a different reason. And like I said, please know it's a bacteria disease. And so please know that there are people that have forms of it. Herpes simplex has several forms. Several people, several forms. When my son had encephalitis, one of the things he was tested for was herpes of the brain. He was 6 years old. It was never about anything sexual. They knew it. They knew that it also could have been a bacteria infection. It set up, caused into the brain. It would have been this herpes simplex. So please, you can't speak to the educated like they're not. You can't speak to the informed like they're not. You can't give me a piece of something. I'm not going to tell you the bigger picture. Like I can't. I'm conscious. I know that much. I don't got to be in a group to be it. I don't got to have the approval of to be it. Actions speak louder than words. Some people can talk a good game and they finessing the hell out of you. They will never be on the front line of anything. They'll never stand for anything. Please, like I said, all this I can't. I can't. Like, what are we doing? Like, are we five? Like, are we freshmen in high school? And you want to tell me that you heard a girl sucks D? Like, I just want to know. Like, let me know what we filling me in with this stuff because this is childish. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, what? What? Well, like I said, it all started a couple of years ago when people would sit in chats. I mean, they say anything on the internet. And you got to look a certain way to be raped. Oh my God, where's that at? Where's that at? Because it's somebody iron a baby. You telling me it was just so cute they should have did that? What? Like, what are we speaking? I don't care if you look like a Google monster. If you say no, the answer's no. I can't. I can't. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean it was when he was 6. And don't get me wrong, because of it, my son suffered over 30 seizures within a 24-hour period. And so, but he's blessed. He's here. And did it change things for him in ways? Yes, it did. But he's here. He's here. He's not less than anything. But like I said, they definitely looked for that, but it ended up he had encephalitis. But like I said, so I had to learn the difference. And I had to learn about the virus herpes because now I'm looking into it when I heard that. Because I'm like, wait, how do you get herpes in your brain? Because I know that if you have herpes untreated in your privates, it could kill you. It's gonna start shutting everything down. It can make you blind. It's not a joke. Like, where would this be funny? Where would this be funny? Where? Where? Nowhere. Nowhere would it be funny. And especially when the numbers of it. And look, about 5 years ago, when that stuff came out with Kels, they said he carried a strand of herpes that was a rare, and they would know. Like I said, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, y'all better get to studying. Like, I'm all these woke smart people, and y'all don't know all this stuff. You know, you waiting for somebody to give it to go get it. It's out there. It's out there. The senses are open for all of us to see the numbers. What is it? The MMRP report. What is it? The one that shows all the crime. That's what it show you for the country. It'll break it down state to state. Some of these places you think are just come on, baby. I'm sorry. I'm done. I can't. Okay. And you'll learn that there's I think what 7 crimes? Everything goes under one of those 7. I think it's 7. And then that same place will report what nothing in other places that report all the illness. It has to be reported. Is that the CDC? They gotta report it. Like this isn't secret. They can't keep it from me. They can't say, "Oh, they black people. We can't tell them." It's public information. Just like all these records people getting, public information. It's to the public. Marriage license, public information. Like people be acting like they went out there and struck gold. very evil. Pedophiles are evil. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know what's sad, Black? The new generation is this way because of, like I said, look at these people all over the internet in their 40s to 60s. Look how they acting. And you expect me to expect these generations to be better? What's their excuse for doing this stuff? We sit on here, I'm rebroadcasting about women between 40 and 55 years old acting a zip damn fool on the internet. But I'm supposed to blame the generation, the younger ones, to be better? I'm surprised that we all alive. Because we damn sure messed them up. Because look at us. Look at the main people in these sectors. They grown. They got grandkids. They got kids. Some of them got 30-year marriages. That's how you know you're not young. But they the same people who will be on the thing talking about something. You got the package. Like I said, we all heard Derry Vance say that Sparkle had the package, right? She's publicly said it. I didn't make it up. She said it. But she's standing for denied and gonna help him with a lawsuit for somebody trying to put out his status. You did the same thing. How you standing for him? Oh, I guess we all supposed to say she didn't do it because Sparkle say she didn't do it. She did it. She did it. She did it. She said you need to go take your medicine, and she ain't talking your psych medicine. And that you're sick. You need to go take that medicine, and then just like how Perry and them did it to say it on Denied, you named the medicine they needed to take. I'm sorry, not on Denied, because Perry and them didn't start that room on Denied. Perry and them said it on, what's that dude's name? Michael, oh boy, Michael. You know, him. They said he needed to go take his medicine, and they're naming the medicine that people take. And they have to put up a package. These are grown-ups. This ain't the new generation doing it. These are the old generation. These are OGs doing it. A couple of years ago, what's that dude's name who still be coming around in different people's sectors? He come from that whole thing, and he was in there saying, he was trying to say somebody out Mims out of his status. Then he said, oh, it wasn't Mims. It was this person. Come on, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? The same dude who went and started to lie on her, on Mims. You know, people do it. People do it. All over him. But once again, all these older people. Name me one of them that was 20, 19, 17, 22, 24, 25 shit. Not one of them. They be ground. They be ground. When these men that jump up rooting for certain women they want to protect, they be the same men who been on this internet calling women bitches, you nappy head, ugly bitch. Bitch, I'll smack you. Bitch, let me stick this in you and knock your teeth out your mouth. Put my D in your mouth. This how they talking to women. I'll knock your wig off, bitch. This how they talking to women. Men. Grown ass men. To me, them men can't protect no woman. I don't want to hear them protecting no woman. You a goofy if you think they protecting you, woman. But on the internet, if the internet dogging out somebody and you dogging with them, you cool. But if you actually sit and say, why am I dogging them out when you did the same thing, then you wrong. Not with me, you're not. Not with me, you're not. We don't have to agree. I didn't come on here for a co-signing committee. Some of y'all came on here for a co-sign. I didn't. We ain't bad, okay? Fuck you co-signing for me for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know the drama seekers. They always gonna have titles like this. I tried to stop, but I'm back. You want some more? I got smoke. They all say that. This the last time I'm gonna speak on it. Today. But the funniest things they'll say is, I don't mess that person out. I don't watch them on this, but I'm dropping a link if they want to come up. What y'all finna talk about? If you don't watch them, if you don't listen to nothing about them, what are we about to talk about? You never seen an episode of their thing, but what are you talking about? And why do you not like them so much? They sitting with your man? What's going on? I'm confused. Tell me something. Because I'm lost. But I don't know, such as YouTube. Such as YouTube. But y'all, I am about to wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and go have lunch because once again, I'm off today. So I can always come live again today. So I'll probably just come live later. I've been on here for hours and I won't stop. I won't stop running my mouth. Because like I said, I can talk about the stuff like that all day. All day. And I ain't better than nobody. Just sometimes I can see it for what it is. Like I said, I ain't going to blame the shorties when all these old people acting a fool. I'm an old person. I'm 43. I'm not going to be on here doing that dumb two-step. Shit. If you want me calling me child, you're going to say, man, she act like she younger than she is, but that's about it. But I'm not going to be on here doing this stupid stuff. I'm not going to be telling somebody how I'm going to beat their ass, beat their ass, beat their ass. If that's what we got down to, I'm just going to pull up, or they could pull up. We could do it either way. I don't really care. But otherwise, I'm not going to be sitting here back and forth throwing out threats over the internet because that is actually a felony. Boo bye, I'm real grown. I'm real grown. I can't. And I'm never gonna think some girl telling me she plugged with anybody, but yet telling me she's being tortured by everybody. Baby bye. It's sorry, I don't. You can't tell. You cannot rub shit on bread and tell me it's Nutella. You can't do it. You won't do it. I'm a queen. I'm a boss. I'm somebody real. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. But y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, everybody. I done said bye 18 times, so we don't gotta go goodbye no more. I will see you later. I will either see you in the chat, see you in the comments, see you. I'm gonna drop some. I'm gonna drop in my community while I won my art appreciation day. I want to do a little music is. I plan to drop a couple things, but I plan to be back tonight. I don't know what time. I will figure that out. Because I also have had to figure out what I'm about to do right now. And I'm trying to wait. I really need to go ahead and take my butt to the grocery store. I need to do that for the week because I didn't go Thursday because I went shopping and then me and my granddaughter were out. And then this Thursday, I got my doctor's appointment in the morning. I'm just planning to go because that's part of my routine is I just go on Thursdays. But I'm thinking I need to go ahead and go today. I got food. It's not that. Oh, that's great. But since I did go, I have to go get dog food, and I just don't want to. It's cheaper to go when I go to the store and just buy his dog food than it is to buy it daily. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, but I will be back later. So I will see you guys later. I have enjoyed you all. Y'all see, other than yesterday for the Pajama Jimmy Jam, I'm trying to stay faithful to the stew. I'm trying to. Why I have a studio and you ain't up in the studio, and so you know what I mean? Because it's really everything you need. I ain't got any plugged in right now. I got mics. I got all kinds of stuff. I got mics. I got things to isolate the sound with the mic. I got touch screens. I mean, like I said, I got a 22. It's a 24-inch monitor behind me. Like I said, my computer. That's what I should have did this live on. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna play with my drone today. I really think that's what I want to be on today. Get my drone on. Because we drowning. Oh, we drowning. We be drowning. We be drowning. We be drowning. We drowning. Oh, we drowning. Not today. We ain't drowning today. I'm going to play with my drone today. We ain't drowning today. I can hear Terry Lynn. Get that thing out the house. Because Terry Lynn lost her drone, y'all. I'm telling. I'm snitching. Terry Lynn lost her drone, y'all. She sent it off into the woods. And she had the high class. That's why I don't even have the high class one first. I didn't go get the most expensive one because I was going to do it to pull a Terry Lynn. Don't tell I told y'all. Don't tell nobody I told y'all that, okay? That's our secret. Terry Lynn sent her drone way off into the Tennessee woods, y'all. She don't know. She don't have a clue. So she still got her doggone thing and ain't got no drone. You know what I'm saying? Like, Terry Lynn ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's what she's telling me. I'm going to lose my drone. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I ain't going to lose my drone. I might find her drone. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to Tennessee after my eye get good. I'm going to take my drone into the woods to find her drone. You get what I'm saying? And you know what the rules are. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Like, I ain't got time to play with Terry Lynn. I ain't got time. Somebody tell her that. That's it. But y'all, don't wake up, please. I hope she sleep. Let her be sleep. Oh, the Korean drama, yeah. Well, we know North Korea, between North Korea and South Korea, is the most dangerous place in the world. One of the most dangerous places. Because if you think it's just one, you're a fool. So I'm never surprised there's something going on. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Terry Lee didn't have no GPS. You got to have the you got to have the app on your phone and it's connected to my phone. Now, what I'm not sending this mofo off with until I can is no, it wouldn't. You know how you got the ones you put your phone. Oh, hell to the no. But some of the places I actually want to drone at, you can't. They drone free zones. You can't even bring your drone over there. So you have to know that too. If you're going to drone to record, you have to know about the drone and zones because they will take your shit down. You don't got to worry about getting in. You like, who's firing? Where did it come from? Nah, they gonna make definitely they gonna take your drone. The fine's gonna be worth more than the drone, I promise you. And they definitely taking your drone to make sure there's nothing on it. To watch everything you've ever hell no. Hell to no. Get my drone back. You ain't my drone back. So now I be droning. But yeah. So all right, like I said, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch y'all later. I love y'all. See you later. I didn't see y'all later. Oh wow. Fluent in Korean. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love to speak a bunch of languages. I think the ones I could speak is get up out my face. I'm nice. And I did get some home training. I can speak like those languages. Anything else, I'm just learning. I'm trying. I'm trying. But I love you. I love you too, John. I love y'all, and I'm going to catch you later. See ya. Love ya.